All right, so usually we show motivational videos to our audience in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I want you guys to give us a motivational quote or anything that you guys stick by.
Anything motivational.
We'll start off with that.
Fuck bitches and get money.
Yeah.
Sheriff is he's more.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He has some good quotes. Sheriff pulls out good quotes all the time. You could do it.
Man, I mean, we starting right now, right?
Yeah.
So all this shit's in?
Huh?
Yeah, this is in.
Oh, okay.
Cut that part out what I asked.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Yeah. Y'all started that hella smooth, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
I'll probably say I had this quote that I was telling him the other day. I said, if you, and I think it's from a Chinese philosopher. Bro said, if you spend your time going the wrong way on a train, the longer you go the wrong way, the more expensive your ticket gets. And he's not talking about a train, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically saying in life, if you're going the wrong way long enough, it's going to be way harder to get back. You feel me? So I just thought that was a really good quote.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
That's fire.
And that is brought to you guys by
The Unnoticed Podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us not.
And welcome to episode 171. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon. And as you guys saw in the beginning, we have some very, very special guests, a long-awaited collab.
Hello.
The host from TV4Y
Yes,
podcast.
sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yo, how y'all feeling, bro?
I feel good, bro. You know, being here, we've been saying that this is, it's been a long time coming.
I swear.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get together and do this. So, I'm glad we can make it happen.
Yeah, on God.
We were just talking about their drive off screen. Yeah, I drove here 5.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, man. And it was distance. It was definitely distance. But it wasn't that bad, though. Traffic wasn't bad. You feel me?
It was like smooth and
It
shit.
was smooth. Bro.
Yeah.
I slept for like the last hour.
Yeah, he did sleep for like the last hour.
Yeah, took turns driving?
Nah, I drove the whole way.
Drive the whole way back. He drove the whole
I'm big dog shit, bro. I drove all the way here.
None of y'all ever get like tired on the wheel, like y'all knock out on the wheel or not?
I mean, I have before. I'm not gonna lie. I
sure.
have, but not with anybody else in the car.
Ever some extreme shit?
Nah, I crashed my car for sure.
I was gonna say I have, but
Not hella bad. Not hella bad. Not hella
Wait,
bad.
you crashed your car because you fell asleep?
Yeah, okay. So like that, I'm low key juicing it, but it's like I was driving. You feel me? I had just ate.
Yeah.
So you feel me? I was already food coma type shit. And I was driving, started to doze off a little bit, and like I hit this work truck next to me. I was driving next to me, but like I didn't wreck my shit like that. I just got like a little fender bender. Had to go get it fixed and shit like that. So nothing too crazy. But I definitely have been driving. Doze off, Loki kind of start hearing the little bumps on the side of the road type shit and wake up hella quick. So
Nah,
some stupid shit happened like that to like us and shit. Well, it was my fault.
Yeah, well, but before we get to that, like for me, like I've accidentally fallen asleep on the road, but like, all right, so like, I'm driving, but like 10 minutes later, I'm like
You're just
awake.
asleep.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no, I feel you.
Zoning out.
And I don't remember
I feel
me
you.
driving, bro. So it's like, yo, I'll be bugging the fuck out, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
See, like that's not that bad. But like when I was driving, I had my daughters in the car, my girl in the car, him in the car, and like we had gone to Pennsylvania, which is like 2 hours away from us.
Yeah.
And we were coming back from an Airbnb that our boys had rented out over there. So we were like partying and shit. It was really late at night. Coming back, I'm like, yeah, like I got this, bro. Like, I'm a dad now. Like, I should be able to handle this shit long drive, and shit, even though I'm tired.
Yeah.
So, and he was telling me like, are you sure you're good to drive, bro? Are you positive? I'm like, I got this shit, bro. It's all right. I started driving. We're like an hour in. I started going.
That's not scary shit. No, that's just scary, bro.
And I'm not saying nothing, right? Because I'm still trying to be like tough and shit or whatever, right? But then at a certain point, the car goes like that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "What the fuck? Do you fall asleep?" He got mad fucking tight.
Yeah, bro. Because you said you said that you're gonna be good.
he said it was good. I feel
Yeah.
I'll catch you. That's the most Mexican dad shit I ever heard in my life.
Yo, nah, that ass though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I was gonna ask. Yo, you're Mexican, right?
Yes, I am. A lot of people would think
Wait, you're Mexican?
Yeah, see, he even yeah, I get that a lot, but I get like Indian, Pakistan, Middle Eastern, all this other shit. But yeah, no, Mexican, full blooded.
Well, were you born over there or?
Nah. I'm born in the USA, but my mom is from Sinaloa, and my dad is from Nayarit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So they actually met here in the United States too. So like my mom immigrated out here, my dad immigrated out here, and they met working at some fucking like diner or some shit like that.
Shit.
And then a couple years later, They
Are your parents like like they look Mexican or?
I think so, bro. Your dad looks exactly.
Yeah, my dad looks like me, but just more angry. Yeah. And then and my mom has similar features to me too. But yeah, I think most, you know, what's crazy? Like my parents do look Mexican. Well, I think they look Mexican, but a lot of my siblings, like my sister, also gets like the Indian and or whatever Middle Eastern type of shit too.
What about you? What's your ethnicity?
Well, my parents is from it's kind of interesting, bro. Like my dad's from this part in Africa called Sierra Leone. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I've heard that. Yeah.
There's a lot of crazy shit out there. And then my mom, her family's kind of from Sierra Leone, but it's like Caribbean roots, things like that. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And both of my parents, they met out there, came out here. Like my dad was out here in like the 70s. My dad was hella old, so yeah. So it was cool.
So for our audience, if y'all not familiar with T Before Y, if y'all want to explain like what y'all do, like how y'all even like met, how everything started, bro.
No, we could for sure. I mean, we met in high school freshman year.
Yep.
We had like some computer class or some shit.
Yeah.
And we had met kind of through a mutual friend.
Yep.
Through the homie,
definitely was.
Yeah, through the homie Brian, because me, I had this homie in high school named Brian, and we would talk about Marvel shit during that era. It's like MCU shit's really popping off.
Crazy, yeah.
Winter Soldier and all that shit's coming out around that time. And I remember we were talking about it. Yeah, we were talking about all that shit, and then I'm gonna lie, like in high school, bro, he was like,
please, bro.
He was like a cool guy, popular jock type of guy. You know what I'm saying? And I was more of like stoner, kind of just to myself. You know what I mean?
And not really talking to a lot of people. Yeah.
We was for sure really different. And when he first met me, he actually didn't like me when he first met me.
Bro.
Really? What the fuck?
Why?
Because look, bro. Okay, so
we was just too different.
Yeah, we had English class first.
Yeah.
I had switched out of that English class because I didn't have really anyone in that class that I was friends with besides these two girls.
Yeah.
But I was a fucking loser, so I was like, I want to hang out with my guy friends. So I switched to English class with all my guy friends, and then I was just such like a fucking class clown, bro. Especially like since like 4th grade, I've been a huge class clown. So I was always really disruptive and really loud and shit. And then
too much, bro.
Going into high school like that, first day of school, I was already yelling hella dumb shit. I mean, I'm thinking it's like on some prison rules. Like I gotta stand my ground, and then everybody would think I'm cool and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know, how high school works. So I'm in this English class being loud as fuck. I got a Russian teacher who's teaching me English.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Wasn't it Mr. Zerdov or some shit? And then shout out to Brett. And then I was in there loud as fuck, making hella noise and shit like that. And I just seen out the corner of my eye, he's just sitting there with his arms crossed like this, just looking at me. And then so we never really like talked until that day in that computer class where he had like overheard us talking about Marvel shit.
Yeah.
And
he was already cool with bro too.
Yeah, he was already cool because he went to middle school with Brian, right?
Yeah.
And then so he was kind of like, oh, y'all talking about like that new movie that's coming out, blah, blah, blah. Or like it was like some rumor or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, dude, he really know what's good for us.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we just started just chopping it up. We became friends. But I was friends with some of his friends because I played football with some of his friends.
Yeah, so it was like we both kind of knew of each other, but we didn't really rock with each other at the time, you know what I mean? And then eventually we talked, and then it was like, all right, bro, bro's kind of cool,
By the end of that freshman year, we was already dummy eyes close, though.
Yeah. So it was just in the beginning. It was kind of like, bro's a little obnoxious. That's how I felt. And I was kind of like, I don't know, bro, so yeah, we just didn't really know each other too well. But and then with the podcast, I'll just say the way to describe it is, we talk about a lot of true crime mainly. We'll talk about a lot of stuff that's going on in the mainstream media, like even if it's new stuff, you know what I mean, like the whole David situation that just happened not too long ago, which is insane. Pretty much just stuff like that, and pretty much whatever comes to our head.
We'll get into some personal shit sometimes if it comes for it, but most of the time we usually talk about true crime.
Wait, so it's always been just the podcast, or did stuff before the podcast?
Well, for me, it was always just the podcast.
Yeah, well, for me, I used to do skits with my brother when I was younger. Yeah, like high school. He would see all of them too. Like, high school, I make videos with my brother.
Like funny skits type shit?
Yeah. We do a lot of funny shit, and then a lot of the homies would come through and be a part of it throughout high school. And then I went to TikTok. I was doing my own thing on TikTok first, and then eventually we had the idea to
start the podcast.
Yeah.
So you never were like had YouTube in mind?
Nah. Well, I mean, I for sure it was like a cool thing to think about. Like it would be cool to be like Smosh, PewDiePie, or these guys used to watch growing up or anything like that. But it always just felt like I honestly I just never thought to put in the work for reals to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just felt like, you know, I was broke as fuck. So I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to afford cameras and laptops and all the shit. Like my first laptop I've ever had in my life was like he got it for me with the fucking podcast money. Like that was the first laptop I've ever owned in my life, or computer I guess I owned in my life. Other than that, I was always like, you know, the fucking family computer that everybody was using and shit like that. So it's like I can't be fucking playing games on here or whatever. So it was always one thing that I wanted to do for sure. You know, growing up watching FaZe, and I used to watch Rooster Teeth a lot back in the days. These dudes from Texas, and you know, seeing them do their thing was really cool. But like, yeah, I just never really seen it as a reality until, you know, we started doing it, and I seen like, oh shit, this shit could actually be something for us. You know what I mean?
So what's the dynamic now? Like how, as in like, because I'm pretty sure were you editing most of the time, or
yeah.
So how is it now then?
It's different now because like we have so many other like things that we're doing. You know, like we have our couch critics. We have a whole another page where we're doing like reviews for movies.
I peeped it.
Like
That's just fire, bro. I love that shit, bro.
He edits all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for the most part, with the full podcast, I was editing. You know, for the most part.
Yeah.
Like the clips too. And
doing all that stuff.
And still till now, or
pretty much. Yeah. And then he just runs that whole other page, and then I don't touch that, and he just does his thing over there. So he does like the clips, the full episode, all that. Yeah.
It's kind of similar to like us.
Yeah.
Because like he'd be like editing a lot of the
full stuff,
like all like the clips, our YouTube, even like our everything that was put out by us. He was editing and shit.
Yeah,
now it's
same thing with this guy. Yeah,
similar.
Yeah,
where
same thing
like,
with this guy. Yeah,
we split the work.
After adding extra things to it, then we just started kind of splitting the work of, you know, things that he wanted to do on the other side of like, we can just run this whole other page, and you know, he started doing that.
Does it feel like work, or like be for real?
You know, it's
like,
funny, but sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's a good ass question. Like some days I'll be like, you know, this isn't bad. I'm actually excited to edit this episode. If it's a really good episode, I'll be like, damn, I can't wait to put this out.
Yeah.
And then, you know, other days it just kind of be like, damn, bro, I got to edit for 2 hours. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Or, you know, then I got to make a clip right after, and then, you know, try to put it on all these platforms. But nah, for the most part, it feels pretty good. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it does feel like work. Yeah. Sometimes, but it's like, it's not a bad thing though. You know what I mean? I love doing it, and I like doing it, and like the fact that I'm able to do shit like this, and people will actually come and watch our shit and give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope.
Yeah.
But there are times where it's like, fuck, bro, I gotta go find a new story.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's not a bad thing. I know it sounds crazy for me to say that, but there's like, sometimes it is tough because like, and we talked about this before, where it's like, we'll see so much stories, but we're like, these aren't crazy enough to talk about.
Yeah, that's what kind of starts happening.
That's like the main thing for us. Yeah.
Like, you always try to one up your last thing, and then it just kind of becomes this cycle of
like, where the fuck do we go now?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like insane.
And it's also like the pressure of like making sure it's like you want it to blow up.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's like we talk about this a lot too. Like it obviously it's more fun to do this type of like career, you know, content in general. But it is kind of like a job at the end of the day, because you gotta first of all, you gotta be entertaining. You can't be just fucking boring. Like
exactly.
There's thousands of people watching right now, and you got to put up your best, like you know, your best side of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then the research side of things. That's when it's like it's like you're back in school or some shit.
No, for reals.
Back in school, because it's like, damn, if I get this wrong, there's gonna be somebody in the comments that's gonna try to fact check me to the next level, bro.
You know what's crazy? I never told you this, but before, whenever we first started, right? Obviously, like we took inspiration from Jump and Jump, and also you guys. I saw you guys were good with like getting the dates right, names and shit. So I was like, you know what, we gotta start like actually saying shit correctly, because we got comments like that. Yo, y'all missed this. This shit's incorrect. Like, so we started doing that shit more often. Like, like we gotta step it up, bro.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, when we first started, we sounded like idiots, bro. Like,
we did too, bro. Exactly how you feel, bro. I know exactly.
Like the vocabulary, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, all that. Yep.
Even
reusing like words, like filler words, stuff like that, bro. Like people used to get on me because I still say it now, but I would always say shit like that, like after every other word. I would always say it all the time. Bro. You know what I mean? We all have those little things that people would just comment back at us and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it does get annoying, but I mean, I do like fact checking myself and making sure that I get everything right, so that. Because one thing I love is like when I tell a story,
somebody still tries to
someone still is like, hey, y'all got the date wrong. It was like on a Tuesday. You said she died on Wednesday or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but then there are people who will comment like, bro, you're wrong, bro. Go Google it yourself, bro. I love that so much. Where it's like, bro, they writing for me for reals. You know what I mean? And then like researching is cool. I just hate like, I'll I'll have a story that I want to tell, and I'll research it for hella long just to find out like the story's fake or something.
Yo,
I hate when shit like that happens. I hate when shit like that happens.
There was this one time I talked about a topic. It was like some zombie lady or whatever. It was like a zombie lady.
Oh,
video.
yes, yes.
And like, yo,
what I'm talking about.
he got tight at me, bro, so fucking bad. Because I watched the video and I was like, all right, whatever. This is we already got to the conclusion, bro. I don't need to watch the last 2 minutes of the video.
It was 5 minutes.
5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever. Basically, it was already the end of the video. I watched like a 40-minute long video.
Yeah, oh God,
I was like, I don't need to watch this extra like 5 minutes, whatever. And then come to find out, it's fake.
The whole story.
And he found out because he watched the last 5 minutes of the video, bro. And he fucking looked.
And on the podcast, like I thought it was real until
Even when I was saying it,
Oh, so you found out after y'all put out the video that it was fake? We do shit like that too.
It's like you'll tell me something, or like I'll say something, and then I'll go and then I'll be like, okay, let me find footage for it.
Yeah,
There's no footage
Then
of
I
it.
start finding the footage. I'm
Yeah.
like, this shit fake as shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like
my
there be stories I'm
gosh.
talking about, like alien shit or something like that, and it's like, who knows if any of that stuff for real? You know what I'm saying? It's like you hear this crazy story. I'm looking through different Wikipedia articles, different like you know, what I mean, I'm going through like random ass subreddits or whatever, and I'm like, okay, this is all legit. Everyone's saying the same thing, but they're all just spreading the same story. Like there's this one story I wanted to tell a long time ago, and it was fake, but I mean, I might as well just tell because it's fake. It was like this fucking like this whole village in like Brazil or South America. Like one day, I remember I was telling you about it. This whole supposedly this is
It's a crazy story.
oh,
this
how
story-
an alien crash landed there. Yo,
I think it's something like
Was it
that.
the one where the military came through?
I think so. Or no. It was one where like I think it had something to do with some alien shit, and then somehow when they went to go check on the crash site, like everybody in that village was missing. It was something like that in
Okay,
South
yeah,
America.
that's how the
It was
world-
something
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And I was looking, I was like, bro, this story is insane, bro. I gotta tell this shit. I'm looking for all this shit. And it turns out it was like a book from like the 1920s or some shit like that.
Yo.
But someone had posted it like on a Reddit page, like as it was real. You know what I mean? I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yo, low-key, we're journalists.
That low key. I'm not
Yeah.
like if you
Like,
really think about it to a degree, yeah, bro.
Because at
A
the
little
end of the
bit,
day,
little
we do
bit.
have to fact check everything. We have to story tell. We have to make sure we're entertaining with how we tell the story.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
journalism,
Exactly.
low-key.
Yeah, not for real. It's for real. It's for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, ever like, cause like it's similar topic to like journalism, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously are not. Are y'all in college or? Are you not?
Nah.
Yeah, I stopped going to college my sophomore year. Yeah, I dropped out my sophomore year, and then it was around COVID time. You feel me? So I was just like, I'm cool. And then I went to nursing school for like 2 years, something like that. I got my whole certificate, everything like that.
Yeah.
CNA for a little while, and then
Oh damn! So you?
I was going deep into it. I was trying to get pretty deep into it, and then I was doing it at the same time while we were starting the podcast. So that was a whole different type of struggle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And then I was working at my job for a little bit, and then I just kept thinking, I was like, damn, we're making like a good amount of money on this, and I started making more than I was making at my job with the nursing stuff. So I was like, let me just try to go all in and really put my attention to this and see where we'll go. So and the rest is history.
Wait, so are you both full time with this or?
Nah.
Yeah, not really. Pretty much though, bro. But not fully. Well, he's fully in it.
Yeah.
I'm not fully in it.
Oh,
I do.
So you work?
Yeah, I do. I do got another job. Or not 9 to 5. I work fucking like 6 to 6.
Yeah.
So
What is it, like Amazon or?
nah. It's like some other like warehouse shit. But like,
Okay.
yeah, I be working like 12-hour shifts, and then whenever I'm done with that on my
That's still
weekends.
fire. The fact that you're like you got the motivation to like
still do it.
do your full time job.
Yeah.
That's one thing that a lot of people don't talk about and shit. Is like,
Trying to do both.
like
Yeah, for sure.
While you're still trying to like live, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit does suck. It's like I'll get done with a 12-hour shift, come home, shower.
you still got to do
Sometimes
research.
sometimes I won't eat. Sometimes I will. I'll just jump on my laptop, start editing videos, start looking up at stories, shit like that. Especially now since I got into streaming, it's like
that's a
every
whole
time
nother thing, yeah.
I'll come home sometimes, I'll just jump straight on stream, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then just do that to like 12 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock in the morning, wake up like 4 hours later to go to work.
Really doing it,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yo, I was gonna ask you guys because like from like first impressions, y'all seem like hella close and cool as fuck. But like,
Yeah.
have y'all ever got into it before? Like into like arguments about certain
That's a good
certain
ass
things
question,
or.
I don't think we have. I mean, we talk a lot of shit to each other. We make fun of each other a lot.
I know, yeah.
We fuck with each other a lot, but it's like I don't ever remember like
Time I was really just mad at you.
like mad. I mean, for sure, there are times we get irritated at each other.
Yeah.
Shit like that happens.
What about creative wise? Like, do y'all disagree in like creative direction?
I think we
Sometimes,
definitely have
yeah.
A couple of times. I'll probably say more in the beginning compared to now, because a lot of times he'll say something or I'll say something. It's usually like our brains are usually in the same place. So a lot of times if he'll give me an idea, I'll be like, you know what, bro, I trust bro. You know what I mean? Like, even if I'm kind of a little bit like, I don't know, I usually just trust him. Like, you know what, bro, why would you come up with a bad idea? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So usually I trust him. He'll trust me with most things. But in the beginning, I'll probably say we'll definitely bump heads a little bit and kind of be like, oh, you know, I don't know about that. I don't know about that idea if we're going to do it.
So it's only that, just ideas. Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, nah, we never really got like for reals mad at each other, even before all this shit. Like, I don't think there's ever a moment where I was actually like, man, fuck Sheriff or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just, you know, messing around. But yeah, I don't think I've ever really gotten like mad at you for reals or like really argue, but we're really screaming at each other and shit.
Like, we're almost playing. We never.
Yeah.
Even if we have like a real disagreement about some shit, like we'll be talking about whatever it is. You feel me? Because like I watch anime, he don't really watch anime that much, right? And that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't watch that
Same
shit.
thing.
And like,
So
he's
weird, yo.
This
This is like some multiverse shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But like,
I did watch Pokemon though.
all right, come on.
We
Like,
Pokemon.
Bro, that count as
He always say
anime.
that shit. He always say that shit. But
And
come on.
Dragon Ball Z.
Pokemon. I never watched Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon. First season of Demon Slayer.
All right. No, he did.
Feel
He
me?
did.
Type shit.
Hey,
Type
I was
shit.
even gonna say, bro, I fuck with the Toji tattoo, bro. That shit
Oh,
was
thank
cool,
you, bro. Thank you,
Yeah, I
bro.
seen that shit on
Yo,
Instagram.
he
I want to get a whole like fucking like
Sleep.
anime slap.
Anime
He loves
bro.
anime
That's
and
fine.
shit.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
fine.
But nah, yeah, like we'll disagree on stuff like that, bro. Like anime, you know, and it's like he not even trying to disagree with me, but like he not trying to argue, but I'm still trying to argue low key. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he was kind of like, I don't know, bro.
So we'll have shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or we talk about like certain like movies that we like, stuff like that.
Stuff like that,
We'll probably argue about that. You know what I mean? But it's not like a
not
real.
really deep.
It's not a real argument.
You ever rage bait each other or not?
Yeah, I rate. Yeah, we rage
especially
bait a
like
lot.
when he be on stream, I'll go in there.
Yeah, I'll rage. Yeah, I'll rage bait.
Start talking shit.
Yeah, I'll start spreading rumors in his chat and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yo, what the fuck?
You be
What
wild,
the fuck would you be saying?
You be
Like, what the fuck
wild.
you
Nah, I just told everyone that he had a baby. A
Yeah, he
secret
said I had a
in the
baby.
stream.
Everybody started believing
Oh my
me.
gosh, they were saying congrats and shit.
Yeah, everybody was like, yo, bro, you was on some Drake shit. I had a baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shit like that. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, it's not just a little prank. Like sometimes I'll randomly call him and I'll be like, "Hey, bruh," and then he be like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I'll just hang up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I
I
mean?
was gonna say it's so weird that like we have so much similarities. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like in completely different sides of
Yeah,
like
that's
the
insane.
US.
Yeah,
And shit's
that's crazy. And that's one thing I wonder. You guys are both Mexican, right?
Oh yeah, he said he wanted to ask.
You guys are both Mexican.
I'm Indian.
You're not fucking Indian. You guys are both Mexican, right? I know my people when I see them, bro.
Yeah, I'm Mexican, bro.
You're Mexican, right?
Bro.
You're
You're
dead ass Indian for real?
He's Mexican. Bro.
Okay. I was gonna say, cause when I first seen y'all, I knew you was Mexican or something like that because you look Indian. So I was like, he's gotta be Mexican. But I thought you was like Puerto Rican, Dominican type shit.
I get Puerto Rican.
I low-key thought that too. I'm not
Because
gonna
you-
lie.
Arabic.
But I thought,
I
kind of.
get that.
Actually,
I don't know.
the nose. I ain't gonna lie.
Low-key, yeah, no, you.
I can see that for surely.
Yeah.
He looked more, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
Mexican and shit, right?
No, you look more Indian than he does for surely. Or I don't know if I can say that, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. No.
That's an ongoing joke, bro. Because like before we started with McDonald's,
Bro.
and like obviously like
Yeah, thank you, come again
racist
type shit,
bro.
you know what I'm
Like, the people in the kitchen were Indian,
Yeah.
so sometimes he would be in
Oh,
the kitchen.
they'll link up with you, okay.
I'll make fun of him, like, yo, bro, like,
Nah,
yo,
and-
cousins, bro.
And not even just that, bro. One of our coworkers at that time, they looked exact. Well, he kept saying that I look like him and shit.
Nah, whenever
I was
he
your twin
shaves off,
flame.
whenever he shaves off everything, he looks exactly like the.
Oh, okay,
the
I
guy,
feel
bro. That
bro,
ass.
violated, bro.
Nah, that's all funny. No, but I was wondering, bro. All right, so I'm Mexican, right? But I'm from California, so that makes sense how I got here. How the fuck did y'all end up in New York?
Yeah, we be thinking the same shit. Why Staten Island? Why this specific part?
Yeah, and I told you they from the island. Yeah, I told you, bro.
Yeah,
I told you I'm from Staten Island.
We're like what do they call the island? Like the Forgotten Borough.
Forgotten Borough.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It's
it
like
really
a
is,
forgotten
though.
part of the.
Shout out Wu-Tang though.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
Shout out Wu-Tang. Shout out P Davidson too.
Yeah, that's good.
I go lie.
Yeah, I don't like Pete Davidson,
Oh, he from Staten Island though.
He is.
Okay, my fault.
It's just because like he made the whole fucking movie, like he made a movie and shit.
Yeah, with Bill Burr and shit, right?
The king of
King of Staten
wherever we're
Island.
from Staten Island. Like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nobody's Jackson. Bro. Like,
But it's kind of like well, from me, it's like a wild story because my grandpa, he was a coyote,
Yeah.
so he would obviously like smuggle people from
From Mexico.
to
Yeah.
here, and for some reason, like he decided to go to Staten Island, and like he would bring my mom along, and I guess that's the only familiar place that she knew. So whenever she came to
the United States
is when like I guess she just stuck there, bro, because we had no other family in California,
okay.
Texas, so it's like we just stuck there, bro.
Badass journey though.
I should have don't even fucking know.
You really don't know. You just spawned there.
Yeah, literally like.
Okay.
I've never asked that. Yo, I should fucking ask that.
You never thought to ask that?
Yeah,
like yeah, that's like you never looked at a map. Be like, how the fuck did we end up over here?
I always ask like why Staten Island specifically? Like why not just like
Brooklyn or some shit?
Brooklyn,
yeah.
Manhattan or Bronx, but I guess it's. They were just too scared to like.
They were trying to nerf us, bro. I swear, bro. I feel like we got nerfed by being born on Staten Island, bro. Because like everybody from New York,
like shit on y'all.
Like they don't take it serious, you know, because it's like even like this
it's like its own little thing.
Yeah, they gotta get a ferry to get to Staten Island. There's no bridge is there a bridge that crosses from Staten Island to mainland
like
New York?
Bridges that connect to like the city, you know, like Brooklyn. Oh yeah, Brooklyn. My fault. And then like from there you could go to like.
Brooklyn, Queens,
Manhattan,
all that shit,
Queens,
okay.
And then Jersey too is right there. We're more considered like New Jersey.
Oh, for reals? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, from where we live, it's kind of more like it's definitely New York because
it's
like
more, suburbs though.
It's like more hood, but yeah, it is suburbs type shit.
Yeah.
And then like it's like a good like 5%, and then like the rest is straight suburbs,
just
bro. Yeah,
slums,
suburbs, and like trees and shit.
So is there a lot of Mexican people out there in New York, or nah? It's just y'all two.
Not this lot.
There is.
Okay. So there's a cool amount.
Yeah, like Brooklyn, bro. I feel like everywhere else is like a
really,
bro.
But it's like hella variation.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
It's not just Mexicans though. It's hella variation.
Yeah, because whenever I think of New York, I think like any Hispanic people. They're Dominican, Puerto Rican.
I was gonna say like it is like
Cuban,
there's
shit
more,
like that.
I feel like there's more Dominican and Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. Because they swam there type shit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Bro, isn't that?
I think you're right.
Oh, they take a boat.
No,
or like
that's what they say though. No,
yeah,
like,
they swim
shit. Yeah, even us. Like, what the fuck? We're wetbags, bro.
Yeah,
that's they.
You know what that means, right? A wetbag, right?
He just told me the other day, bro.
You swam the.
You swam.
I mean, I've heard wetback, but
yeah.
You
You know the origins?
Just telling me the other day.
yeah. I was like, it's just pretty much like you swam here. So your back's wet, or even crossing through the desert, you're sweating, so your back's all sweaty. So they call you wetback.
Like,
so crazy, bro.
There's like different routes whenever like people get smuggled over here to the United States. It's crazy that we're talking about this, but like there's either the desert route.
Yeah.
There's like you somehow get a plane ticket and you go over here, and then there's like you have to swim. You have to go through like a body of water.
Lakes. And
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I forgot what it is.
What body of water it is, but
was there ever like beef between, because in New York, growing up, there was always beef between like Mexican people and black people.
Yeah.
Was there anything like that like for y'all growing up, or was everybody always cool with each other?
It was low key like everybody was kind of cool, but
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like our own personal shit. I think I've never really seen that for us. I mean, I never really seen like even our school. Yeah, like I never seen like a
separation,
a race. You know what I mean? Thing like that. I never really got that vibe. I mean, I'm not gonna speak for all of my city or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure that happened. I've heard things like that happen in other schools or in other parts of the city, but like me personally and the people I've been around, it's like I've never really had like issues like that. Yeah, because of someone's like race or something like that.
I think the only group that we never really kicked it with though, because we don't got too much of them out there, like especially at our school, was white people, bro. Like
for real?
White people, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We had like 3 white kids at our school, bro, and we all knew who they was, and none of them was really like somebody. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think out of all like my real like friends that are white, I could probably name them all like on one hand.
Yeah, God.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's fucking.
I don't.
Crazy.
Yeah, like they just never been around. I mean, there's hella white people in Stockton for surely.
Yeah,
but it's just like public schools and shit like that in the areas that we grew up in. It's like you don't get a lot. You get like 1 or 2 white dudes in the school or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's so crazy.
The differences, bro. It's insane,
because like
bro,
growing up, like being Mexican was like a bad thing, bro. Like people would call you like fucking Mexican. Like there was fucking, like
that's crazy.
Shit, like,
that's crazy. Spitting on you is crazy.
Bro, I remember one time whenever I was in middle school, I was on a bus and it was like a bunch of black kids in the back.
Yeah.
And I think it was like during the last day of 8th grade, I believe, or 7th grade. I forgot what it was. And as I was getting off, like they kicked me off the bus, like they did us like
no way, Spartan kicked your ass off the bus.
Bro, like the fucking Mexican.
But I feel like that's like a New York thing. It's so weird though. It's so weird how diverse New York is.
Yeah, but they got so much.
But so separation at the same time. Like that's so weird, because me growing up, I was friends with everybody. Like I didn't really give a fuck. I never even thought about that shit.
Yeah.
But I just noticed. Like it was like click here, click there, click here, click there. I was just in between clicks.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? But like There's some weird shit. It's crazy how like everybody grows up differently.
Nah, facts. I mean, we were kind of like that too. Like our group was like, it was hella diverse.
It was a mix of hella different races.
Asian homies, Mexican homies, you feel me? Middle Eastern homies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it was like a cool mix, and even like I mean, obviously like every school would have like the mean girls, the jocks, the potheads, you know what I mean, and all that. And even then, it's like there would be mixed. They were all mixed in those groups too. It's like, I mean, you still for surely have like, you know, the Mexican dudes with their trucks over here, the Asian dudes with their cars over here. You know what I'm saying? There was still some of that where like this group is just happens to be one specific race. But I never thought I don't know if that's the case. I never thought that was like they did that on purpose. It just happened to be, you know what I mean, we're all Mexican in this group or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I never me personally, I never even had like, especially from like another kid in my age or something like that. Yeah. I never really had someone like, you know what I mean, like call me like, oh, you're fucking, you know, dirty Mexican or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't think nothing like that's ever happened.
Bro, it was
nothing like that I can think of. And like,
that's crazy.
And maybe it has happened because there was a time like my 5th grade, I went to a school that had like a lot of white kids in it. And I think they would say like slick shit like that. Like I remember one time this one kid, he was wearing like a gold chain and he was like, hey, you're Mexican, right? And I was like, yeah. He like, can you see if my gold is real? And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Got to do with me.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was so confused, and I remember like grabbing this chain, and I bit it because that's what I see in movies and shit. And then I was like, I didn't know if that would work, but I was just like, yeah, bro, that's just real. And then like I didn't know it until like maybe like a couple years later. I was like, was that a race thing? That like, are Mexicans known for being good with gold or some shit?
Parents told him something like
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably the closest thing, some shit like that happening to me. But I was so confused, and I just went along with it anyway. So I guess I'm kind of bad for that. But I never really had like a moment where like, you know what I mean, a kid discriminated against me because of the, you know what I mean, my race or something like that, which I guess is kind of crazy. I guess that's more rare than, you know, than other people for surely.
Nah, definitely. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't say it was too much like discrimination. Like, and it's kind of interesting that you saying that. I mean, I think it was kind of reverse, bro, growing up. Like, you know, majority of the kids in my school was like black and Mexican, like middle school, stuff like that. And a lot of times, bro, it would be like, it was never really, because we didn't really have too much of them. Like, the white kids were kind of outnumbered, bro. Like, they would be the
for surely.
You know, kind of being racist too, like, be the white kids.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Know?
That's true.
And,
Damn.
Because our school's like, we're the majority.
Yeah, exactly.
We've always been the majority. Every school I've went to, I'm always usually the majority.
Yeah, like, don't get it twisted. Like, you know, there be Mexican people, you know, talking shit about black people.
For surely.
Black people talking about Mexican people. Like, we definitely.
It's like everybody talks shit about everybody.
Yeah. We had a lot of that, but it was kind of like, it wasn't like real beef, you know what I mean? It would just kind of be like, oh, you know, people just talking shit, and then they might kick it, you know, things like that. So it was just a lot of fake shit, you know what I mean?
I mean, some people should get their ass beat for saying some shit like that. You know what I mean? You know that stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? But like, I think me personally, I think whenever I always just had like a mindset of like, you know, I used to get like growing up, like a lot of my family like make fun of me. You know, shit like that. My cousins, my brothers, my sister. Yeah, so they would make fun of me a lot. So I already had thicker skin. I used to watch a lot of stand-up comedians and, you know, a lot of like roast comedians. So like, whenever someone would say something to me, like I would always have, you know what I mean, something back to them type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of the reason why a lot of people didn't like fuck with me maybe. I mean, I don't know for reals, but like, yeah, I never really had that where like, you know what I mean, someone was saying some like weird shit about me because of my race or something. Or if they did, I never really got like super bothered by it. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, like, does it feel any different now that you have like some sort of like following and shit? Or like, does it feel the same?
I think now it started getting more normal. You feel the same? Like it started kind of feeling a little bit more normal now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that.
When it first started, you know, popping and stuff like that, I did feel a little weird. But it's like, I'm not like getting like recognized hella. You know what I mean? Like
for a little minute, we kind of was.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I it's for sure happened to me where I've gotten recognized in public, but it's like I don't know. I don't really think about it too much, to be honest.
Nah, you don't, for real.
Yeah.
It's like really, right is there though. Like I have numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that, but like I don't know. I just like in my day-to-day life, it's like, you know, when I'm driving, I'm not thinking like, oh, I got this many followers on, you know, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think it's like until like, you know, like I see a video start blowing, I'm like, oh damn, we got hella people that watch our shit for us. But it's like, yeah, I don't think I really think about it too much.
So it's just like whenever you post, you get hyped for like it viral, forget about it.
Yeah, well, not like forget about it, but it's like I just kind of like put it to the back, focus on this other shit until I'm back into that world again. You know,
so it's always just like the next step type.
Yeah.
I feel the same. Yeah, a lot of times I try not to focus on the numbers because that, you know, you get kind of caught up in that. You know what I mean? So, I think we fucked up like in the beginning doing that shit because like we had a moment where like our videos were doing super good and we got cocky with it where it's like we're like, bro, every video is gonna start banging. We didn't even care. We started getting lazy with it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then our views fucking started dropping and we're like, oh shit, bro, like we low-key lost our
we lost our fire a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like
and then
the momentum.
Yeah, then we had to jump back. We had to change up our content, change up a whole bunch of shit, and then we got to go back into it.
I mean, as Loki sounds similar to us, bro. Like I feel like every time we get cocky about something, or whenever we start getting views, something always happens, and then it just demotivates us. And like, yo, what the fuck are we doing wrong?
Yeah,
but I feel like the biggest, like, most important thing is like consistency. You know?
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Because like
that part,
I feel like it's always gonna be like that, even like with real fucking businesses. Because I mean, this is a business at the end of the day, but like with like like restaurants, fucking anything, like brands and shit. It's always like that, like up and down, and
exactly.
you know
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that does conclude the yap session for this episode.
Yeah.
Y'all about to get treated for the next segment. Unnoticed going dark. But with that being said, guys, get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, turn off the lights, get comfortable, get your cuddle buddy, and
enjoy the show.
We join it.
I want to ask you guys, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever experienced anything like scary and shit? Because I know, I mean, obviously growing up Mexican, you probably heard of like La Llorona,
For sure, yeah, for
Caronero,
sure,
all
for
that,
sure.
Duende, stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Has your parents haven't told you anything, or
I'm gonna lie, I have a couple. Me personally, I've never.
gotta say the
I know. Me personally, I've never experienced some crazy. I've never been to Mexico either, so maybe I gotta go to Mexico and then they'll start.
bro.
Then they'll start attaching to me or some shit.
You been to Mexico?
I've never been there. Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Damn.
3 Mexicans in the room, and this is the only guy to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
yo, that's
so wild.
That's so funny. I'm going this year though. I'm going next month. I'm going next month for the first time. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my girl.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'm going. What's it's a cruise?
Oh,
You know what I mean? But I'm
y'all
still
get to jump
I'm still
off.
gonna touch the land and kiss it and
motherland.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know what I mean? But nah, I for sure have this one crazy one. This one's insane because this shit happened to my aunt, and oh man, this one's really weird because it's like it has to do with a lot of like family shit. So you know, my grandpa's passed, but before he had passed away, he has like this like big ass house out there in Mexico, right? And all my uncles and most of my uncles and some of my aunts out there were kind of arguing, but kind of wondering, all right, when he dies, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna get the house type shit. You know what I'm saying? And who's gonna get all this stuff when he passes. And one of my aunts out there who's married to my uncle, so that uncle was like my actual blood uncle, you know what I'm saying? He's married to this woman. Where she's from, so she's not from the same, like all my family's from like the city, you know what I'm saying, in Mexico. She's from like this like pueblo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is true. This is all just rumors. Who knows? Apparently out there in that pueblo, they be on some bruja shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they be on some witch shit out there. You know what I mean? Allegedly, right? And
those little towns, bro.
yeah. And a lot of people in my family think that she kind of influenced my uncle to be on some like weird shit. You know what I mean? Because
what do you mean?
like he just started acting really different, acting kind of cold against some of his brothers. You know what I mean? I guess, my
Was it like
grandpa
a
this time.
dramatic shift out of nowhere?
Yeah, a lot of I've never met this uncle, but a lot of people tell me that like he started acting a little bit stranger. You know what I mean? And one day my aunt from out here was out there visiting, and this is around the time when they was arguing a lot about who's gonna take over the house and shit. And bro, I think this shit's true, bro. This shit's so insane.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy, bro.
One day my aunt was telling us, well, she told my other cousins, and my cousin told me. So it's like a game of telephone. So I don't know the exact details of the story, but apparently one day my aunt said that she was walking out the house, and my aunt from that pueblo was coming into the house, and my aunt said she was looking at her phone, and then she said she had looked up, and my other aunt was like staring at her, but her face was like all like twisted and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Like where? What you
Like
mean?
it was upside down.
Yeah, I
Like
thought
her
that-
face was like
He said it's
fucking
like-
twisted, bro. Like if someone got the swirl fucking tool on Photoshop and put it on her face.
Like it was.
That's what she said her face looked like. And she said that she seen her and she hella like looked down, like she got spooked. She looked down, and then she like walked past her, and I guess my aunt, like the one that had the fucked up face, like turned around and was like, "What's wrong? Like you look like you just seen a ghost or something." And she just like smiled at her, hella creepy.
Yeah.
And then my other aunt was just like, nah, like I just didn't see you there. You know, like you scared me. And then, you know, she just dipped off and she was just like, bro, what the fuck was that? So, I mean,
hell no.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that's true, but it's like, why would my aunt lie to us?
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Whenever it's family, it's a little bit like,
you know what I'm saying?
Why would they just make this story up randomly to tell me?
Yeah, it's really, really weird. And then a lot of people think because my grandpa started getting like really sick around the time, she started to like be around the house more. And my dad, my real dad, because he lives out there in Mexico, my real dad took a picture of like all the family damn near. My grandpa's in that picture.
Yeah.
He took it to some like psychic or some fucking lady out there, right? And my dad didn't tell her shit, right? The lady says she looked at the picture and she pointed at my grandpa and said, there's something like latched to this man.
Wow.
And so, I mean, I don't know, like some people in my family think that that woman
Did witchcraft?
did some weird shit to my grandpa or some shit. And that's the reason why he even started to get really, really sick. You know what I mean? Because she wanted like, you know, his house and his riches and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it sounds like? Also, like it sounds like she was like taking his like
Life force on some weapons, on some weapon shit. You know what I'm saying? On some Aunt Gladys type shit. You know what I mean?
Weird, bro.
Cause that's what they do, bro. They
Yeah. They drain you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? So I don't know how true this is, but I'm kind of bro. I believe my aunt because my aunt never lied to me for some shit like this. You know what I mean?
And again, like you said, like why would they lie about that? And it's so specific too.
Exactly. It was so random, bro. And it's like randomly, like my cousin just told me, like, bro, did you hear what Diaz said? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And he told me, and I was like, Cuddy, that's the most crazy shit I ever heard in my life. What the fuck? So yeah, I mean, that's probably like the most craziest shit. I mean, I remember one time my stepdad also told me the story when he lived out in Mexico. He said that he was with his cousin or his homie at the time. He's probably like in his 20s or something. Yeah. They're driving around these like back roads. And he claims that they seen La Llorona on the side of the road.
Whoa.
Right? Yeah. He said that he's seen a lady like with, you know, the white, you know what I mean, on the side of the road. And I don't know. I don't think he was driving. I think his cousin was driving. And his cousin was like, bro, what's up with this lady? He started slowing down. And my stepdad was like, bro, what the fuck is he doing, bro? Speed up, bro. I'm not trying to fuck with that shit. They speed up. And my stepdad said he looked in the rearview mirror and he said it looked like she was in their back seats.
Yeah, I remember you told me this, bro. Ain't no way.
And he was just like, bro, smash off, bro. And then they just drove off. And then I guess she fucking, you know what I mean?
What the?
She couldn't stay in the car for that long or something. I don't know. But that's like another too. I was like, I don't think my stepdad would just tell me that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To try to like spook me or something like that. And the way he said it, bro, I don't have to. He said it like serious, bro. Like he wasn't like trying to spook me or he had the flashlight under his face and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like he was being like dead ass type shit.
I think it hits the most when it's like your family members who you know are not known to like play around.
Yeah. It hits different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I told him actually the story. I'll probably say like one of them was a personal encounter I had that I told him it was crazy. It was actually at my ex's house, but or like this place that she had at the time. But my dad was not a dude that played around. You feel me? Like my dad was like in the military. He didn't make like jokes, you know, when he was alive, things like that. My dad wasn't that type of dude. And I remember one time, and we weren't even really too close, to be honest. Like, you know, he wouldn't tell me certain things, how he felt, things like that. But I was younger at the time, and my dad told me he was in Africa at this time, and he was recording. He had like an old video camera.
Yeah.
It's like back in the day. And he has VHS tapes or like, you know, footage of when he recorded out there. So he was like just recording himself in the street, recording like all the markets and things like that. And then there is this tribe out there, or I don't even know, but my dad was calling them he was calling them the Bushmen. That's what he was saying. That's how he explained it. Yeah, and out there in Africa, because like, you know, they practice voodoo.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the craziest shit I've heard. And to this day, it don't make no sense to me. And I told him, he still is like, how can you?
Yeah, it's just insane.
Like this? But pretty much, he so happened to be recording at the time. These guys, it's like a rare sighting if you see these guys come out to the city because they live in like the woods or the forests and things like that. So they all run through from the forest, and they have like all these crazy things that they're wearing and stuff. And there's like this specific guy that the best way my dad could like describe it in English is just saying like the African devil. That's what he would say. And this dude, like, I don't know if you ever seen those videos. There would be like a person's wearing like this big thing, and it's like you can't really see their body, and you'll just see their legs, and they're like dancing and things like that.
Yeah, you have a picture? You have a picture?
I don't even know. I would have to pull it up. I might pull it up after. I'll show you guys.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But
it looks like they're wearing like damn near like leaves or like
leaves
straw or something like that.
exactly,
Yeah.
right. And it looks crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They wear like a mask
Yeah.
and they'll just be like they'd be moving their feet hella quick and shit.
Some of them look insane. So if I show you, you're gonna be like, holy shit, that's kind of scary.
This is Kumpo, an African dance. It is considered the devil's dance. Kumpo has the effect of exorcising and protecting villagers from evil things. Kumpo dancers use a puppet made from palm leaves. The souls will enter this puppet and begin to dance. This is an ancient culture and also the pride of African people. It makes viewers curious about how it works. How can an inanimate object move and dance so dynamically? The Kumpo's goal is to encourage the community to act as good villagers. He encourages the people of the village to participate in community life and provides well wishes. It is considered taboo to question the real identity of the Kumpo. It is forbidden to touch the Kumpo, and it is considered sacrilege to look inside the palm leaves. To deter possible intruders, he defends himself with his stick by smashing the ground and pointing, making sharp, hazardous gestures.
Did you watch Sinners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the scene where they're playing the fucking guitar?
The bar and the
And it's
is
going
In the bar and is going around.
And there's a
They
guy.
show one of those guys.
Yes.
He's the
You
one that's
you remember I said
yes,
that one?
yes.
Yeah.
And you see him moving his feet hella crazy and shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all gotta rewatch the scene.
I remember.
When y'all see it, you're like, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like some tribal like.
Yes,
so
yes,
that's
he has a mask,
Exactly
shit like
what
that,
I'm
yeah.
talking about. Yeah, so it's like that guy comes out. He's the main one, and there's a bunch of these other people that are all have like these tribal markings, and they look crazy. My dad's recording this, and as they're going in, they're dancing around everybody, and they grab a random guy from the crowd because it was like people came through to see like almost like a show now that they're all dancing and stuff. So everybody's kind of surrounding the guys, and they grab some random dude from the audience. They start dancing with him. They're dancing around him. And you could see it on his face that he's like confused. They grab this guy, and in front of all these people, I still can't believe this.
This shit's
They
crazy.
chop him up. Like they chop this dude up with knives, like machetes, things like that. Chop him up.
Start
alive?
dismembering him.
Dismembered, bro, in front of everybody. What? And mind you, my dad's here. He's recording this. So he just so happened to be recording, and this just happened in front of him. So everybody's like screaming. People are like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm not gonna lie, the part of Africa that my dad's from is lawless as hell. So nobody really did anything. They didn't know what was going on, and it's like this group of guys that are pretty much like a myth. So they chop this guy up. Then they go, and you see his body is like in pieces, all right in like they left it just right there on the street.
Oh my god.
They start dancing around bro's body, and they get like oil or something like that. They set his body on fire, and it's a huge fire. And all these guys start dancing around the fire. All of them are dancing, and they get like the closer they're getting to the fire, the smaller it's getting. The smaller it's getting every time they get closer. So all to the point where they cover the fire completely, so you can't see it no more. All the guys are covering over it, and they open up, and the guy's alive. And to this day, I swear to God, I'm dead ass serious. I swear to God on everything I love. My dad, he showed me parts of the video, but he didn't show me like the whole exact thing. But my brother said he watched the whole video, and he's seen this on film. My dad still has the VHS tapes at my house. I gotta just find it. But I remember seeing the beginning of the video. My dad turns the camera. He has a big clunky camera. He shows himself. He's like with one of his homies. He's recording the street. And then you see when the guys come in, everybody like parts out and just like start seeing them coming and dancing. This guy comes out the middle and he looks hella confused.
Bro, this
Like, he
sounds
don't
like a
know.
fucking movie, bro.
Nah, I'm so
Bro,
serious.
shit's
Way.
insane, bro.
It's real shit.
Shit's
It's
insane,
like that
bro.
voodoo stuff. I'm telling you. Even like my auntie, she's told me a lot of stories about it too that just kind of confirmed it for me because my auntie's another person like that. Like you met my auntie.
Yeah.
Like usually super serious. And she said her dad was a part of this. Like he was one of these like guys that were really involved with like voodoo and all this other crazy stuff. And I don't even know, bro. Like, I've just heard some crazy stuff that I can't believe. Like that, the one my dad said, I immediately was like, damn. And I was trying to find a way to explain that, but that's so hard to explain because like all these people seen this guy get chopped up. They really dismembered, bro, and left him there and then burned his body. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't.
That sounds fucking.
What's that one
crazy.
that you were talking about? Like the lady was on the roof and shit.
Oh, you're talking about in Paris.
You know what I'm talking about? Yes.
No, that is
that one's fucking crazy.
No, that doesn't even make sense. But,
I don't know if that one's too personal or.
It's cool, but it don't even matter. My mom, she was talking to damn, I forgot.
Wasn't like her grandma, like your grandma's friend or something like that? Yeah.
But my mom hasn't told me this in years, bro. I forgot when I told it to you.
You told me a while ago. I ain't gonna
yeah, but from what I remember, pretty much this girl, she was gonna get married to somebody and they were gonna move to Paris. And they were her mom lived in Africa and her mom didn't want her to leave. So the girl, she's like, yeah, mom, well, at the end of the day, like, I love this guy. We already have like our lives that we're about to try to start. So I'm going to move, like, regardless of what you're telling me. And her mom supposedly was involved with like witchcraft or voodoo, things like that. And the girl, she was at home. And this was like a month or two after she moved. And, you know, her mom kept calling her, trying to get in contact with her, stuff like that. But she was kind of like keeping that contact really small with her mom. And eventually, she's at home one day, and it was like early in the morning. I think her dude went outside first, and he starts screaming. So she wakes up. She's like, what the fuck's going on? He was like, yo, you got to come outside and see this. And I guess there was a bunch of people that was in that area, wherever they were at in Paris. They were all reporting saying that they seen an old woman on the roof of their place. She goes outside, and to her surprise, her mom, mind you, this lady's like 70, getting closer to 80 years old. She's on the roof.
She lives in Africa.
And they found her on the roof. And like police came. There's even like a whole police report thing about it because they had to go. They had to get this lady down off the roof. And she's like 70 years old. So how the fuck she get up there? Super weird.
Whenever they like call her, like did they report her being like abnormally strong or anything? Or
I mean, well, one thing I heard that, and I don't know if this is true, but it's kind of in like the lore of like, I guess some of those type of people out there in Africa is that I guess during the day it doesn't work as much, so that's why they said she just got stuck on the roof.
Yeah,
like when she got there, so it was during the day, and she couldn't do any of the stuff of how she even got there. So that's what I heard, and it's weird as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like what, like she teleported up there or something like that?
Like
she flew. Who knows for real?
I don't know. Yeah, but she was on the roof. Doesn't make any sense.
At
that age, imagine seeing her grandma on the roof.
Yeah, hell yeah, and 70 years old, bro. Like
in a whole nother continent.
Yeah, bro. And it's not like this is just somebody's like house. Like this is like an apartment.
Yeah, like the house is how they look out there in France. Like there's like
what? Yeah, bro. She was up there. So I was like, bro, that's fucking
insane, bro. Insane.
So I know you guys also talk about like true crime and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's your thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I really want to ask you guys.
Yeah.
What is one case that either disturbed you the most, or I guess it just literally just sticks with you forever? Like, you're never gonna forget it.
There's hella. I mean, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you have the same one? Like
nah. We definitely have different ones, but I mean, it was one of our biggest videos too. But it was the story I told him about. I'll probably say either the one with the little boys that in
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
England.
Yeah, it was in England. Yeah.
Yeah. So the kid's name was James Burglar.
And then it was like Robert Thompson.
Yeah. I forgot the two boys, but it was Robert Thompson and then something else.
Yeah.
James Burglar was the little boy
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll just say this one. It was pretty crazy, but it was basically about this little boy who was at like a mall with his mom. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And he was out there. He was like minding his own business.
This shit.
Yeah, and then these two little boys they were super young. I think they were like maybe the oldest like 10. Maybe?
Yeah, 10, 11.
Yeah, and then they saw the little boy at the mall. He was like kind of a little bit away from his mom. They ended up taking him. The mom was like, not really paying attention.
Well, while she was shopping,
they take the little boy to like a train track. And they do a whole bunch of crazy stuff to him, but they were like putting batteries up, And,
yeah.
They didn't grind me, bro. I ain't gonna catch it.
It's just crazy to know that there are kids that can do that type of evil.
Man,
So definitely that was one of the darker ones I heard. And then I don't know if you guys ever heard of Junko Furuta. You know who that is? Was it happening in Japan?
That's
I
the
believe
Hello
so,
Kitty.
yeah.
Is it the Hello Kitty one?
No.
Oh,
That's a crazy one too.
Oh, I know. So yeah. You're right.
It
Yeah.
was like this girl that was I think she was about 16 or 17. She was at school. There was this group of boys that I guess would always like try to bully people, and they would kind of bully her a little bit too. And I think one day when she was going home from school, these kids ended up kidnapping her, took her to his own parents' house where his parents are at.
Yeah.
And him and a bunch of his friends were torturing her for like, I don't even
Dummy
know.
ass
It
long.
was over like 40 days.
Dummy ass long.
They were torturing her like
yo,
crazy. And I can't even say the stuff they were doing to her, but it was it was insane, bro. And then I think they ended up killing her at the end, but yeah, it was very dark.
Yeah.
When I remember, like they stuck.
It was like a light bulb, and they left it like it was like hot.
They burned it.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
And shit.
Yeah.
I think
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Whenever I saw it, like, and they were talking about it, bro, and like how they left their body, I was like, that's some fucking
Insane.
shit, bro.
And then they said his parents
Were there the whole
they were
time.
so afraid. Yeah, they were there the whole time, and they were afraid of like their son, so they didn't want to tell him nothing. It's like, how do you?
Do you guys ever get like nightmares or like scared because of the shit y'all talk about? Or, like,
Not really. I think more in the beginning, me personally, some of them would stick with me where I'll more so say like daydream. Like I'll just be like, wow, like I can't believe I even just told that I'm still normal. Like I'm right now or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like I was told like some of the nastiest shit. But not really nightmares as much.
It would just make me think about more shit. Like it
Yeah.
for sure makes me more cautious about
like paranoid.
Life, yeah.
Yeah, like walking around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'll see someone kind of like walking towards you, and I'm kind of thinking like, all right, bro, like, is this guy gonna try to do some weird shit? Because like you hear stories of someone just walking up and just throwing acid on some dude's face, or someone walking up stabbing somebody or something like that. So it kind of just helped me stay on like 10 toes for those. You know what I mean?
That shit made me paranoid. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, no, that shit is crazy.
especially like the cases with like, and
Yeah, no, that's
like
crazy.
child
blows my mind.
child trafficking because since I have kids.
Oh yeah. That's
So-
I must say.
So it's like exactly like you said. Like I'm more paranoid. Like like to the point where it's like it could be anybody.
Yep.
Sometimes even my family members, I'd be thinking twice before leaving them alone.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that.
Wow.
And it's like there should be absolutely no reason why I think my family members would ever do that to my kids.
You never know though.
But yeah,
never
but
know,
it's just
bro.
because like the fucking shit that I be watching.
Yeah, you never fucking know.
Don't you
bro.
think it's crazy that the fact that we talk about so much fucked up shit that now is just normal to us?
No, I ain't gonna lie. That's
Yeah.
the thing I thought was interesting is like it almost desensitizes us.
Yes,
to
a lot.
things.
And it's bad.
Yeah.
No, it for sure is. Because I mean, we would have conversations like that where it's like,
Hella normal.
it's just so normal, bro. Like, I'll tell him a story that's like some of the most craziest shit in the world. He'll show me a crazy ass video, and then like the cameras turn off, and we're just like, all right, then, bro, yeah, I'll see you next week then. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just, we're so like casual with it, you know what I mean? And it's like, it is kind of messed up because I mean, we even had a moment where we're like, damn, bro, are we like, are our brains fucked up? Because like, especially early, like, there'll be times where like, we'll tell some of the most craziest stories, and then we'll be like, bro, that story wasn't crazy enough.
Crazy enough. Like,
And then
you
we'll
think
but it's
that-
like,
Yo, that's bad that we think.
but it's
like
fucked
that,
up because
though.
like I had to step back and be like, bro, we were talking about someone's life.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about someone's life ending, and we're talking about
It's
it wasn't
crazy.
it wasn't
Like,
crazy
it's a
enough,
movie
bro.
or
Like
yeah.
that's fucking
So
insane.
it definitely like desensitizes you, and that's how you can kind of see. And I'm not giving no excuse for bro, but like that's how you can kind of see how certain people like Logan Paul go down those rabbit holes where like he did that whole Suicide Forest thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The body. It's like you're vlogging every day. He was vlogging every day. It's like his brain got so desensitized to privacy. So it was like he didn't even think about like, yeah, maybe this is not
Yeah,
good
bro.
to post this video of a dead body online. You know what I mean? He just thought like it's content.
One of the moments where we realized that was when I think it was recently when what was his name, Charlie Kirk, he got shot.
Oh,
We
yeah.
saw the video, like we saw the video when
That's
it
just
first came
crazy.
out, and we were just like you know.
Yeah, no, I sent it to Mezziah when this shit happened. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
bro's gushing blood, like he's
Yeah.
gushing
That's
blood,
just- Wow.
It was crazy.
that shit's
and it's just kind of like
damn,
he got shot.
shit happens.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You see crazier videos online all the time, like cartel videos.
I'm
Those are
saying,
probably
yeah,
some
those
of
are
the videos
insane.
I've personally seen in my
Those
life.
are insane,
sometimes. I'd be
bro.
like, yo.
Still to this day, I've never watched a single cartel video, bro.
There's
I'm not going to, bro.
Oh, you're not living.
I ain't gonna lie, don't do it. You're bugging, bro. Hey, don't do it.
there's this one video. You probably know what I'm talking
Talk it
about.
to him.
If you watched, it's not that one. I don't think it's a cartel video. It's this shit traumatized me. I'm not gonna lie, but
You actually saw the video? I think I know what you're
yes,
talking about.
yeah, I saw the video. That's why I didn't want to talk about it. I was gonna do research and like talk about it and stuff, but it's I think they call her the Pac-Man lady.
Wow, bro, that's insane.
Do you watch that video?
So crazy. Nah, he was actually.
Yeah, it was crazy.
This on the way.
Yeah, that was one of the
He didn't
stories.
tell me the full thing, but I don't know the whole story. But
I seen the video last night,
No,
and that was
You could deadass find the video.
I'll show it to you right now.
bro, stop.
Nah.
I can show it to you right now.
Are you
fucked
gonna
up.
talk about it on your podcast? Because if not, you could save it if you want for.
No, I mean I was gonna tell it on here, but I mean if you want, I mean
If you want to tell it, bro, you might as well. You already. Saw
yeah,
it,
do
bro.
you? I mean if you know it, you can show it. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I can show the video. I have the video
This
on
shit
my
really
phone.
affected me. I'm not.
I won't show you.
like-
I won't show you. I won't show you, bro. I won't show you.
Nah, you gotta show him why he here.
I'll see.
I feel like
but I don't want to pop his.
Nah,
You know
you
what I'm
got to, bro.
I feel
bro.
like this shit. That shit that I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm getting like weird like feeling
No,
like
that shit
even
is
talking
fucking
about it, but
crazy, bro.
It was like I think a domestic violence case.
Yeah.
And the lady basically was getting abused by her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is that why they call her the Pac-Man lady is because he basically with a machete
Yep.
straight like in half chopped her face
Yes,
up.
bro.
And now her face is like Pac-Man.
Like from the mouth.
No, like
Right
above
in the middle.
mouth, like
Like right here.
Yeah.
Ah,
And he
And
talked
you
off her hands
see it
too.
you watch the video?
I haven't seen it. Nah, he said he's.
Yeah, it's sickening, bro.
And she's still like
alive.
alive,
and
bro.
talking like
She's still alive, bro. She's still alive. Yeah. So what happened? This happened in Argentina in 2018. I think her name was Alejandra. She was married to this dude named Mario.
Yeah.
And this dude was a piece of shit. Like he would abuse the fuck out of her. And he also had another wife, so he had two wives.
Oh.
And he would beat the fuck out of both of them. They were both hella scared of him. Apparently this girl Alejandra started seeing other dudes. You know what I'm saying? And he found out.
Yeah.
Because one day she had lied to him saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my sister."
And she was hanging out with a dude.
And he followed her, and he sees her getting into a truck, and he's like, "Oh, I know her sister doesn't drive a truck." He goes back home, waits for her.
Yo.
She comes home, he confronts her like, "Where was you at?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I was with my sister." He's like, "You're lying, bruh." He grabs her, like pins her down, pulls down her pants, and sees that she's not wearing any underwear, and that set him off.
Yo.
He goes and grabs a machete, instantly starts hacking at her face, cuts her hands off, leaves a big ass cut in her face. The neighbors hear her screaming the entire time. Mind you, he did this in front of her kids too. She has like 3 kids. He did this in front of her kids.
Bro.
The neighbors hear her screaming like crazy, but the neighbors are even scared of this dude Mario. So they wait for this dude Mario to cut off.
Yeah.
The neighbors come in. One of the neighbors was the one who actually recorded her. That's where that video comes from.
Yeah.
And since they live so far out, like in like, you know, middle of nowhere, Argentina, it took emergency services like 45 minutes to pull up.
Really.
And she died before they even got there. But she was alive, I think they said for like 30 minutes after that.
Bro. And the most traumatizing part of the video is the fact that you could hear her agony.
And you can
still
hear
going
neighbors,
on.
you can hear neighbors crying in the background. All that, it's sickening, bro. And they ended up catching Mario like 2 or 3 days later,
Yeah.
trying to cross the Mexican border. I think they caught him, and then I think they sentenced him to 50 years to life.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's insane.
Literally, I was gonna do research about that topic.
Yeah.
Like a
I
long
was thinking it was
like I just had to see the video first before I did research.
Yeah.
Bro.
So the first thing I saw was the video, and then after that, I was like, "Fuck this
Okay.
shit! I'm not."
Don't show me the video. Show me like freeze frames.
All right, I got
Because I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
All right.
That's just gonna scar me for life, bro.
I got you. No, this shit is scoring.
And I'm not exaggerating, bro, because we've seen
No.
some crazy shit.
I believe you, bro. Trust. I definitely believe you.
Yeah, he was telling me.
And you would not. And I know, like, because we talked about some crazy shit.
like
I know.
even recently, like there was this thing that happened in our hometown, Staten Island,
Oh shit.
literally like 4 or 5 minutes away from where we live.
Yeah.
And some guy, like his stepson, decapitated him and like
Whoa.
shot.
Really?
Yeah,
bro.
recently, bro.
Yeah.
And then the weird
They
thing too.
swear.
The weird thing too is the fact that I mean I never watched the Ed Gein show.
Yeah,
That show sucks.
The show that recently came out, and like
yeah.
apparently he eats like the brains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not
but,
that
like-
very accurate, but yeah.
That's what happened. No, but this happened in real life though. This guy
ate his dad's
he
brains?
ate his dad's brains, bro. There was like in the picture. I have the picture if you guys want to see it.
I want to see it.
But I got the picture leaked from the cops. So this picture that I have right now, 'cause-
Exclusive shit.
Yeah.
because my girl, her coworker lived upstairs from where this all happened.
Oh shit.
So this stepson, I don't really know. Nobody even knows the full story of exactly why he killed his stepfather.
From what the people are saying is that the stepfather was abusive to the mom and him as well.
But that's all alleged. It's all alleged.
Okay,
it's not.
that's
It's not.
rumors,
It's not
that's
confirmed.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
so fresh.
Yeah.
Like, y'all still getting the details.
Wait, when did this happen?
He said it was
Couple like last week. 2 weeks
Last
ago.
week, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's freaking recent as fuck.
That's
but
crazy.
so he was found decapitated, and then in the picture that I'm gonna show you guys, if you guys want to see it, there's like a scooper, like a spoon,
In
and
his head.
Not in his head,
in
right
his brain.
right next to like where his body is. And shit.
Yo.
And initially, I just thought it was a decapitation because that's what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
So they told me like not like he showed me the
He was gonna make a soup out of him,
bro,
What?
and like you see the body, you see his legs cut off, and then the head is right next to the body, bro.
and then the
Bloody-
spoon is right there.
Bro.
Bro, that's wild.
To your own that's
So and you see
insane,
that
bro.
like I saw the picture,
Yeah.
but that wasn't like that goes. That's like way
This
worse
is
than
worse.
the picture.
This is worse.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me see that
You want
first.
to see shit? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you a bit of the video. All right.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna have the audio on. Like, that's her
the
hands,
whole hand, bro.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's the stump. Look at her.
I'm not gonna watch this, right?
Nah,
Look,
hell no,
look.
hell
You see her
no.
moving? You see her moving?
Oh.
All right.
Bro.
Look at this shit.
That shit.
Mezziah, are you really want to see this shit for us?
Go.
Yes.
I told you, but just freeze frame.
that
bro.
shit-
This is just a freeze frame.
All right,
So
what am I looking at right now?
it's gonna be
You're
her
looking
face.
at her face straight up, bro.
So you're gonna see.
I'm gonna just close my eyes.
You're gonna see Miss Pac-Man.
Plain D, bro.
Okay.
Look.
Jesus fucking Christ! I just got the fucking.
Like you can't even show this on. You can't even show
Nah,
this.
how-
You
I'm not
definitely
going
can't
to.
put this
I'm
on there.
not going to.
But look,
guys,
look.
I know we've shown some sick
We can't
ass
show this
shit.
shit.
Yeah, we
Yo,
cannot.
if you guys want to, y'all can search it up on your own. We're not gonna put no
Yeah,
link
yeah,
or
yeah.
nothing
Fuck
like
no.
that. That's on your own disclaimer. Y'all can search it up, but we're not. fucking showing
Yeah,
that shit.
y'all could definitely look. Watch. I just want to show you. Like you can see her like she's moving.
Yeah, and
Oh my god!
you can hear her crying.
I don't want to
bro,
put the audio because you know what I'm saying, but you hear her like whimpering.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Look, she's breathing.
Yo.
Sickening,
That's
bro.
deep. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Sickening,
It's-
bro.
I'm thinking that it might be like here,
No, bro.
It's all the way back here.
That's why they call her. People online started calling her Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Bro, that's dark. I'm not gonna.
That shit's insane,
Even throwing
bro.
out that nickname is a little crazy.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, that's crazy.
And it's not
crazy.
even a cartel video,
bro. I'm
which
saying,
is the
bro.
craziest part.
That's
You know.
crazy. Yeah, it's just domestic
Can you show the
abuse.
picture before I move on to my topic? or-
Yeah, want to see the picture?
Yeah, I'm definitely see it.
I might as well, but that's so
Oh
crazy.
shit.
That shit's insane, bro. Bro said he ate his stepfather's brains.
That's so weird.
Cause that's that zombie shit.
I was just gonna say, yeah, bro.
And the fact that it happened 5 minutes away from us.
Whoa, that close.
Yeah, that's what.
Like we pass by that house all the time.
Yeah.
Like you'll never, bro. It's like I never thought something like that would happen.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Staten
yeah.
Island, bro.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah.
So wait, do they ever like
Catch. I mean, what,
or if the con like was he like did they find out if he was like on drugs or
Nah,
like,
nah,
or
he
they never really said anything about it?
They haven't really like said anything like I think that he could be like sick in the head or some shit
Okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay, yeah.
But he got arrested. And one thing too that nobody knows about this shit. It's not even in any article. Nobody knows about this shit. The only person that knows about it is my girl's coworker that lived upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, the one who had found out about like the whole situation
Yeah.
was his sister. So his sister arrived home, right?
Oh shit.
And he had already committed the fucking act, right? Saw blood everywhere, saw the body and shit. And then he asked the sister, "Do you want mom to live?
What?
Do you want mom to live?" And she was like, "Yes, please." And then obviously the cops arrived and shit. But now imagine, think about it, bro.
Yeah.
What if the sister didn't get home, but the mom got home before the sister?
Wait, hold on. So was he saying that like I'm gonna get mom next, or was he saying it like I did this to save mom?
I think he was trying to get her name.
You know,
He was trying to get mom
he was
mom
gonna
next.
he was gonna kill her next, bro.
What the hell?
So
Yo, that's
Alright.
insane.
all right, this is like
Do you want me to see the picture? Because I don't know if you want to see it.
now I'll see it, bro. I mean, I already saw it like mad times. So there's some sick shit though too. Let me see it.
That's fucking crazy. In fact, this happened only a couple. Like I've never heard about this.
Yeah.
Let me see where.
The fact that it's right by them is crazy.
No, that's insane, bro. That's actually insane.
Alright.
Oh my god.
All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Bro.
Oh
Here.
yeah, let me see.
I mean,
Real?
Yeah,
Hold on,
bro.
bro.
bro, that's like a cop leaked
Oh,
that.
he chopped him up. Hold on, let me see.
Here, bro.
A cop leaked that.
Bro. What the fuck?
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Wait, so that little thing right there, that's his head?
Head right there, bro.
Bro.
Yeah,
Nah, that's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, yo. People be
Look,
sick.
is that spoon on his stomach? The shit he was gonna use to look.
That's a
Big ass like soup spoon.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was making a soup out of him.
Yo, that's actually insane. I'm not gonna cap.
So just to move on to like, I guess, I mean, we're already talking about disturbing shit or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna show you guys a short film, right?
Yeah.
And I believe the short film is called it's all together, but it's called POKOPOKOPIKOTAN, right? I'm not gonna tell you the context to it. I want you guys to see like what you guys get from the short film,
Okay.
and then I'll explain what it
Okay,
like,
okay,
what's
for
really
sure,
about.
for sure.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can see this or
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, no,
I
I
can see.
see it.
I can see.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just for these like couple seconds, like what do y'all think so far?
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's like a kids cartoon type.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
It's like Paper Mario.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, burn this recording.
Oh.
To be honest, I'm just.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Vomit sound?
Well, I know there's a dark backstory to this.
Yo.
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh. Yo.
What's like hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Oh, look, it burnt the screen.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
You know it's stuck?
Yeah, it's like corrupting the screen more and more. This shit feels like a bad trip.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is wild.
What the fuck?
It's like eating everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is like someone's hand.
I feel like there's a dark ass backstory to this, bro.
I'm saying.
A knife.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Is that a foot?
Bro, it's starting to look like realistic almost.
Yeah.
What the hell? Bro, you see that? What the fuck?
There's a cigarette.
Oh shit.
Yo.
It almost looks like faces.
What the hell does this mean?
So from watching that, what do you guys get from that?
Bro, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
lie.
It's almost like a.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? It makes me think of like this was made by like a serial killer or somebody weird. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It just kind of gives that type of vibe. Like, what's a good example of that, bro? Man, I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like,
I heard like voices and shit.
Yeah.
On the screen.
yeah,
I don't know. It makes you feel like the innocence of childhood being like
I was thinking
overturned by like adulthood or something. You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
thinking the same shit.
Okay, so this whole video just represents how it feels to be a victim of as a kid. So all the corruption, all like the burning is an adult preying on
Yeah.
two little girls. And I don't know if you guys peeped, but there's a girl right here, right?
Yeah.
And like, look what happens to that girl if you really pay attention.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yo.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's like
bro.
doing things to her.
yeah.
And like you wouldn't know that because you're focused on these girls. But like,
Yeah,
there's another-
yeah. I
there's
didn't
another
even
girl
notice
right
that.
there,
I didn't
yeah.
even notice that.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's just like because like I was reading through the comments and it was just a lot of comments of people saying how like it made them feel like the victims at least like there's a lot of victims in the comments saying how it made them feel more comfortable the fact that somebody finally understands how I feel type of thing. And yeah, it's just like because we were talking about like how obviously like that stuff is really really disturbing and shit. So
Yeah.
and I'm obviously nobody here would ever like want that to happen to like any of like their loved ones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I saw it and it made me feel uncomfortable. And then like knowing like the actual true backstory to it, it makes it feel like
10 times worse. Yeah, of course.
bro.
Yeah, no, that video's super eerie. That
Yeah.
video's super eerie. It gives me like creepy pasta vibes.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I thought I was looking like you guys know analog horror.
yeah,
I thought it was, but nah, it truly is like that, bro.
Yeah.
So the person who made that, did he make like other videos like that too?
Let me see right now.
Yeah, cause no, that's a good message, bro. Especially with the video. That's wild.
No, not really, bro.
Oh damn.
So this is only like
Because everything else is kind of like just like about Minecraft and shit.
Oh, what the hell? That's so
Yo, that
random.
is such a
Yeah. it's
what?
weird
Yeah,
shit,
bro. Yeah,
That is
yeah,
so random.
yeah. Minecraft.
Was that video like re-uploaded by somebody?
Nah,
else, or
it's
that's the
that
dude who
guy,
made it.
bro.
Wow.
This shit came out 14 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, low key, that's weird.
You think so?
Because Minecraft is a kids game and shit.
That
Yeah.
is kind of interesting. Yeah.
And the fact that he has like the mind to think about like put specific things and like all these
Yeah.
subliminal messages, but they mean something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Whatever,
so
that's
weird.
Yeah, I mean, that's like those signs, bro, where somebody will
saying.
put something out. And I'm not trying to put nothing on the guy who made it, but
No, for sure. Yeah.
that is a little interesting, though, that it's like you were doing child content, you know what I mean? Because Minecraft tends to be kids, you know what I mean? And then make this video about innocence lost. It's like a little interesting.
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys think people who make like scary movies or disturbing movies at that, like
Yeah.
you guys think like they're low key on that type of timing too, or
You know what's interesting, bro? I think some of them. I think it depends on the people. Like Stephen King, he was for surely a freak, bro. That dude was
He was on Switch it.
when he wrote it, like the book,
Oh,
bro, they
yeah.
changed it so much compared to the movie. Like,
Yeah, the book is
boy,
crazy.
they was like doing weird stuff with the girl. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to get into the details.
Yeah,
man.
that's just insane.
It's really deep. That I'm like, you're writing a story about like kids that are like 11, 12.
Yeah.
making them all have like sex with one
Yeah.
girl and stuff. It's like
Yeah,
a little bit
that's
dark,
insane.
bro.
She
you know?
the whole backstory behind that is because
Yeah.
she was like sexually assaulted, and then
yeah,
usually what
yeah.
and usually what happens is like victims do that because
Yeah.
that's what they were like taught.
like the girl that was in the
And,
film?
Yeah.
yeah.
She
The little girl.
basically assaulted all the other kids.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, pretty much like before they went to go fight it, she was like, "Let's do this because we might not make it out of this."
Because in her like corrupted innocent mind was
Yeah.
that this is the way that somebody shows love to you.
Yeah.
What
So
the
she
fuck?
loves.
I never even knew that.
So she loved all of them.
So she let all the boys.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
literally the truth. And then
Yeah.
in the movie, they changed it where it was like
They just do like a
they
blood
just
pact
do
or some
like a
shit.
blood pact,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Girl likes two of them, and I think it was like that originally in the story, but they took out that element.
I mean, there's like a little like
love triangle type of thing.
yeah, and then in the movie, they kind of like she gets like
Hinted at?
I think she takes her clothes off or something like that.
Yeah.
I think when they're about to
go
swim.
swimming.
Yeah,
They're about to go swim.
when they jump off the cliff.
Oh
That's
yeah.
kinda where they like hinted at it.
Yeah.
Obviously they don't go
Yeah,
really
yeah.
into depth in the movie.
So all right, so is it so in the books she got you said she got assaulted by her dad, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so because I mean I obviously got that feeling whenever
In the
like,
movie too, yeah.
But it was
being
vague.
weird,
It was
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
vague, but you can see what they were going with. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And also in the book, it fights like a galactic turtle or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm not even capping. That's
okay.
real.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
weird as fuck. But yeah, but I think like, I mean, even like the dude who made Jeepers Creepers, like he got caught up.
yeah.
Some weird shit after those
Yo.
movies came out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's for sure some of that. Even like you brought up Ed Gein, like Alfred Hitchcock, and the guy who made Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's like they were inspired by the serial killer to make this crazy ass movies that are super iconic now. That damn near like almost inspired every other horror thing to come after it. You know what I'm saying? So,
This is so crazy how like everything is tying together because a lot of the things that I'm talking about is somebody getting inspired by somebody else.
yeah, bro.
So, for example, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. It's like it's supposed to be like a haunted maze, haunted like attraction, McKamey Manor.
Oh my God! I just was telling him. About
Yeah. Talk about this shit before.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like-
crazy that you even brought that up. I was just gonna use it as an example right now. That's wild. Yeah.
So,
McKamey Manor Haunted House offers an experience so intense that no one has ever made it to the end. Patrons are willingly kidnapped, put in a straitjacket, and tormented for hours.
I'm never gonna be the same again.
This is no joke. It's no laughing matter.
I honestly think that Danny is the toughest, craziest person in the whole world. If there ever was a person to beat the Manor, it's gonna be Danny.
like basically a little backstory about like the McKamey Manor. So it started back in like the 90s, early 2000s, and at first it was just gonna be this guy. I forgot his name. Let me just get it real quick. Russ
McKamey.
Yeah. So this guy, he was really fascinated with like scaring people and putting like on a show.
Yep.
Like that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to have some sort of like scare attraction, haunted house type of thing. So it started real innocent, just like a haunted house wherever you like walk through and like somebody's dressed up as something and you kind of they call it a boo house where somebody just kind of scares you and shit, right?
Yep.
Started real innocent, and then he wanted to like do more and more and more. He wanted to get like a crazy like reaction from somebody, right? So eventually it got dark.
Yeah.
But the reason why it got so dark was because so a lot of like it's like a weird ass story. Like I'm kind of losing my train of thought, but parts of it was fake
Yeah.
and he was kind of hiding the real stuff that he was doing
Yes.
behind the image of people thinking that it's fake.
Like what?
So for example, there's videos that I'm going to show you guys right now.
Yeah.
And like it's him basically torturing people, but he was hiding it behind the fact that it was a haunted attraction.
Yeah.
And also he was lying to people because whenever he was telling these people, all right, we're going to do these promotional videos.
Yep.
We're going to tell people that this is one of the most haunted attractions that anybody could go to. Nobody could complete this shit.
Yeah.
So he would hire these people as actors, right?
Oh,
And
damn.
they're going to do these trailers and you're going to be like part of this like movie kind of thing,
Okay.
right? And then he would basically like torture these people for the camera.
So it's like a more extreme version of 17 Door.
Way more extreme,
Bro, it's insane. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
he's
they
not capping, bro.
You would like waterboard
He would
people.
literally, they would bring like big snakes, put them around your neck. They'll go and like shave your head, put cockroaches in your mouth, like a bunch of crazy stuff.
That's
and the way he would cover his ass was he would basically tell these people, are you sure you want to do this? So
Yeah.
the process of like getting into this attraction or whatever was you would get interviewed through Zoom.
Yep.
And he would literally ask you, it's like you're basically giving your own like
Consent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll make you sign a waiver and shit too.
He would say, oh, are you sure you want to do this? You know exactly what's going to happen to you. We're not forcing you to. So it's like you're already saying like, yes. So you're giving consent to
all these things they're gonna do to you.
And
So like if you try to sue him, obviously like you can't say.
And then he would give you on top of that. So he has video evidence now. Top of that, he would give you this 40-page waiver.
Jeez, 40 pages.
I'm saying, bro.
And some of the things on the waiver were like, oh, so you're allowing us to physically, sometimes even like I think sexually touch you.
Bro, yeah.
And then also you're gonna be like, you could die. The possibility is that you could die. We're gonna put you in water, and it is really up to you to basically make it out alive.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Did you hear
bro.
about the one? There was one guy. I didn't even tell you this on ours. There was one guy from there that actually died from going to the haunted house. Yeah, he ended up having a heart attack while he was in there.
What
and
the
bro,
fuck?
literally, he made a video. I should have showed it to you. He made a video and he was talking about like it was nothing. He was just like, somebody asked, "Have we ever had a death?" He was like, "Yeah," and it was awesome. He said it was just like a
That's
normal.
crazy.
He said
bro.
the guy gave us his cassette and he said he was cool, but he went through it and he had no history of anything and it spooked him so much, or he went through so much stress throughout the, haunted mansion or whatever, and he died. He died while he was going through the trial. I'm not gonna lie, some of these that you'll see, bro, you would literally think like, yeah, I don't even know why people are signing up for this.
You have the videos?
Yeah, I have the videos, and also like you had to go through a physical. Like,
Yep, that's another one.
Like you have to get consent. Bro, so you see what's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
You gotta get doctor's note and shit damn near.
But I ain't gonna lie, like he's getting all of his like road, like you know what I'm trying to say.
He's getting all the boxes checked to make sure he
ass
can't
is
get
covered,
sued. Yeah, exactly.
completely
Yeah.
covered, bro.
Yeah.
And wasn't he even keeping people there for like days sometimes?
He's been there for days, like and they said in the beginning you used to be able to. When you said you were done, you didn't want to like. It's like, oh yeah,
No. It started with no
it's
safe
quick,
words.
right?
Yeah,
It
no.
was no safe words. That's what it was. Yeah.
But then that's when like people were gonna like, so they could have gotten him his ass because of that. Because
okay.
like if it's for example, somebody gave an example. It was like a lawyer or some shit, and they said, so whenever you do foreplay with like let's say your girlfriend or some shit, and you get freaky and stuff. Like obviously, y'all give a level of consent. Yeah, you could slap me, you could slap my ass. Some like what's that called? BDSM.
BDSM.
Yeah, like that, like bondage and stuff, right? So it gets to a certain point where it crosses the line. So if there's no safe word, that's basically you're kidnapping these people and you're like you're bonding.
Yeah.
So that's when he like picked up on that.
Yep.
He added a safe word, but to counter the safe word, so his sick ass, this motherfucker was low key a genius. I'm not even gonna lie.
I was saying this to him. Yeah, he's crazy.
He's a fucking genius because then. To counter the safe word, he would say, "All right, make it the whole way through.
Yep.
You're gonna win $20,000."
Yep. He would add that too. Yeah.
Damn.
So now people were not
Trying to do it for money. Yeah.
not saying the safe word because if you're gonna do this, might as well go all the way, win $20,000.
Would they actually win the money though?
I heard that a lot of these people didn't get it. That's what I heard. But
So some people didn't make it.
So no. It's like low key confirmed. Well, I don't want to say anything because obviously everything is alleged.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say that it's fake.
Yeah.
$20,000 never
He's
existed.
not gonna give it to you.
And the biggest example was if you're getting waterboarded, like they're obviously putting like water and shit all over you.
Yeah.
You're gonna tap out because that shit is meant to kill you.
Yeah.
That shit is meant to kill you if you can't fucking breathe, bro.
Yeah.
So he's gonna torture you enough to the point where it's like you have no choice, bro, but to give up.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta see these fucking videos,
I'm
bro.
gonna show you the videos right now.
Yeah, bro, it's insane, bro. I mean, you was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, no, that shit's insane, bro.
Man.
I would have tapped out on the wall.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like the footage gives me like snuff film vibes.
Yeah, it
really?
looks so, bro, it
Yes.
looks so weird, bro. Like,
It looks
this
very
like-
grainy.
This looks like a serial killer just had a camera and started recording what he was doing to people.
Yeah, bro.
This guy's weird.
He was legally torturing people, basically.
Yeah.
There was even a girl who went. Remember the girl? She came back a second time.
I'm gonna show.
blew
That's
my
the
mind,
that's the girl who I'm gonna show.
Bro, it blew my mind.
That's insane.
I said that too. I was
So-
like, why would she come back?
So the video I'm gonna show right now is the one you're talking about. Her name is Christina B.
Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm.
And this is her second time. She says it, bro. It's so fucking insane. She says it on video. Yeah, this is my second time. And he asked her, "Are you sure you want to complete this? Are you sure you want to go through with this?"
And did she complete it again?
She's like, "Yeah, I want to test myself."
What a psycho.
Okay, so
She goes through it twice, bro.
this right here, what I'm gonna show you is like just the tip of the iceberg.
I was gonna say there's so much more, bro. This rabbit hole goes so deep. Yep, this is when
That's
everybody's
her?
showing up.
Yeah,
That's her right there.
That's
Yeah.
her.
And there's a sick motherfucker, or
Yeah,
that's him, yep.
McKamey right there. Yeah.
I'm gonna fast forward a little to like the actual.
Yeah, that's when they're all signing the waivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
oh, that's part of it right now.
Yep, this
already.
is a part of it. Already.
Look, look.
Yeah, bro.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Inside McKamey Manor. Beth, you know who that is?
That's all paint, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who do you think it is? That's right.
What the fuck?
Only friend you have inside here.
And this is real.
Pay attention.
Bro, how is this even supposed to be scary?
I'll tell you right now, this is
Bro,
the
that's
worst
a
mistake.
big.
Like you're just straight up just slapping them around and shit like that?
A
Yeah.
lot of my anger issues. I
I'm
wanna
getting
be
up
able
and
to do
swinging,
that,
bro. I'm getting up and swinging.
Get it wet. Get it wet, girl.
But you gotta think about it. They
This
can
is
almost.
nice right
It's kind of
here.
crazy. That they
They could get in trouble,
They
yeah.
can almost sue you
Because you signed all that shit,
You already
yeah.
signed all of it. You know.
Take that. Get away, girl.
Yo.
Shit.
All right, let them read.
Damn, so they getting slapped up before they even signed the shit.
Yes, bro. So they're like so tired they can't even like.
Look.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro.
And it gets worse,
I don't
bro.
think I showed you this part.
Wait, so what happens if they don't sign it right there? Could they get in trouble for being slapped around and shit like that?
No, because they already consented on video that they.
Oh,
So she's
wow.
consent.
And also the reason why people can't like the cops can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Is because the way like consent works, like we even sign shit whenever we go to like amusement parks.
Yeah.
Even when we're like
Downloading an app or something?
at a water park too.
Yeah.
And even like fighters, if you ever like are about to box or somebody like professional fighters, they sign certain shit, right? Because it's whatever is expected.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yeah.
expecting it,
Yep.
you can't say nothing about it.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah.
Hey, I mean, I want to see the waterboarding because I don't know what the fuck that is.
You don't know what waterboarding is?
No, bro.
I'll show you
That's
part of
crazy, bro. I ain't gonna
waterboarding.
lie. You definitely wouldn't last in this shit, bro.
So far, like it's
That
Probably
shit's
too
insane.
much.
yeah.
I'm telling
Would you do, Ricardo, would you do it? 20 bands?
Fuck no, I would not do that shit.
Nah, 100K, bro, 100K.
Fuck, and I
asked
still
me
would
that
do it.
too.
I don't think I'll still do it. I don't think I'll still do it,
That's
bro.
too much, bro.
That's insane.
Nah.
I mean, regardless, all right. Depending how bad the waterboard shit is, like, because I'm terrified of water. I can't swim for shit.
I feel
Oh yeah,
like-
bro.
Oh,
That
it's
shit's
bad.
crazy. That shit's crazy. They didn't put like a fucking
shit.
like
Nigga,
some
they put-
SpongeBob shit. They put
yeah.
like a sandy fucking helmet on you and they fucking fill it up with water and
It's
shit.
almost like a bucket and
Yeah.
fill it up with water, bro. Yeah.
And then I think there's another one where like they put you inside a cage.
Yep.
And then like they basically dunk you back and forth,
Yep.
back and forth, back and
Yep.
forth.
And they
in the
pull
water.
you out when they feel like it. Crazy. You can be sitting there banging on the cage, all that. They gonna wait. Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull this up real fast.
Sickening, bro.
Super crazy.
That's giving me anxiety, bro.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Remember the one I even did a reaction to it after we talked about it. There was this girl. She was eating some type of like expired eggs or something like that, and she was eating it. She started throwing up. They made her scoop up the throw up and fed it to another girl. I swear to God.
That's insane.
That's not fucking human centipede shit, but like just
Nah,
throw up.
for real.
Yeah,
Fucking
bro.
God.
And that's why I think
That's
some of the people that sign up for this stuff,
Yeah.
they're into that.
I already said
BDSM
that.
type.
Yeah,
Yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But BDSM is not.
It's not this deep.
No. I know. I get that. But like, I think they're like
they're just into extreme.
the extreme stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why they sign up. Like this girl went twice.
Yeah, she went twice.
I can't find the video, bro. It's gonna. Oh
Yeah.
wait. I think I found it. Okay, this is an example.
Yeah.
Yep. The corner out.
Yep.
Put that back.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm already knowing.
You okay?
So then after a little bit more of waterboarding, they mentioned my name.
So give us some words of advice for Dan next week.
Words of advice for Danny? I actually really wanted, because Danny's one of the craziest people I've ever met in my life. Like you give him a challenge, he will do it. Danny is not back down from a challenge. He's probably going to kick my butt. I wish him the best. I mean, Danny's one of my best friends, so I want to see him succeed, you know? I want to see a friend succeed through this.
That was super nice. Thanks, Ben. You guys, I'm going to put on the most amazing performance when I go into McKamey Manor.
We have the famous surfer from San Diego, California, Danny Burke, has arrived to take on the Manor.
But it's so weird because you think Ben's doing a great job, right? And then this happens.
My low battery just come on.
On me you did?
Yep, on this phone. I don't know why.
Yeah, more phone issues.
I know. It's, this one's on. So I don't know.
Jeff. You alright? Jeff. Yeah. Jeff, you good? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hi. Now put us on. You best pass out. Don't pass out on me.
I do not want to continue. I do not want to continue.
All right. A little bit lower. Here we go.
No.
The only thing Russ needs now is a clip to end his YouTube video to cover up everything that really happened here.
Were you entertained when you were here?
Extremely entertained.
It literally looks like you ever seen the movie Jigsaw? Like Saw?
Surprisingly, I've never seen a single Jigsaw.
Really? Oh, wow.
Bro, you can find clips. It literally looks like some Saw shit. Some of the stuff that they were doing, bro.
Yeah.
Waterboard and stuff, it looks exactly
Like they got him in these crazy ass contraptions and shit. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Bro,
that shit's
it's
insane,
real
bro.
shit. Like,
yeah.
And I'm telling you, some other people like they were told that they were gonna be like actors because there's like a lot of lore about this shit.
Yeah.
But I guess he had cheated on his wife.
Yep.
That guy?
Yeah, that guy cheated on his wife, and then I think everybody just betrayed him. Like they betrayed him and shit. Like, like people who worked for him stopped wanting to fuck with him, right?
Yeah.
And then like he got one of the girls that, like, I don't know if she knew the people that worked for him, or somehow she was related to like the people that worked for him, right?
Yeah.
And then like he basically told her, okay, you're gonna be part of a trailer. And then he tortured her, bro. And like in the video, he forces her to say, I believe some women deserve to get beat.
Wow.
On video, he says that shit.
On video, she says that, bro.
That's insane.
He shaves her head off.
Yep.
He's like, bro, he looks like he's a weirdo, bro.
Yeah, he's a creep. He for sure gets off on it
I told
too.
you, he ended up getting arrested actually too.
In 2024, yeah.
He got arrested.
Damn, last year.
They said he was out there, sexually assaulting the girls that was up in there to the next level. Forgot what else it was, bro. It was like battery or something else. Because I don't know if this was with the haunted house stuff, but this might have been like his personal life and he got caught up. But
yeah,
he got released the same year though, right?
The same month. Like
damn, that's crazy.
Yes, all the charges were dropped.
Yeah,
but he's still chilling.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how people could do that shit, bro. I would not be able to handle that shit. I'll tap out literally like after getting smacked, because I'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
are you doing?
y'all doing too much, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. That's actually insane, bro. And they don't. He's not doing it no more though, right? Or he still is.
I think he still hosts it, right?
Pretty sure still.
Wow, because it's a year-round thing. It's not just like on Halloween. Like you could go like in the middle of July if you want to.
Yeah. And it's, people sign up for this shit, which is the crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I think the people who sign up for it are low-key kind of.
They're up there
into it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
They're almost just as crazy as him, to be honest.
Low key.
That's wild.
Yo, because he has a cult like following.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He got a whole YouTube page. All these videos he's showing you right now, bro, are from, I'm pretty sure, his channel.
They're on
his
YouTube.
own personal channel. He got a whole YouTube video.
And he claims that it got hacked, but nah, there's that shit. And then also I think there was this like YouTuber who like exposed him.
Yeah.
His name is Reckless Ben.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yep.
His name is Reckless Ben, and like he basically went in the whole attraction or whatever, and he like experienced it, like all the fucking torture shit happened to him, and he tried to expose him, but nothing happened to him, bro.
Damn.
Their stuff is too like ironclad, bro. How they just prepared it, to be honest with you. And I did want to tell y'all one thing I wanted to show y'all before we get up out of here. But
I bet.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I know that y'all like to talk about a lot of supernatural things like that. And it's interesting because like the more I've kind of done it, he's become more of a believer. He doesn't really believe in it. Like a lot of stuff I show him, he'll be like, bro, come on, bro. Like the back door was open or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a skeptic.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, the more we've kind of seen certain things, he'll be like, all right. I
there are some.
you feel me?
There are some things that are just undeniable. You know what I mean?
But I wanted to tell y'all about this story actually that was super interesting, and I'll make it quick though. But it was pretty much about it happened in Poland, I think, in 2022, and police ended up getting called to this village that was out there, and it was like this rural area, and the police go out there because they said that there was reports from the locals of a woman who seemed to be possessed. That's how they described it. So the police were like, what the fuck? So they go out there, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, there's footage of this. It's crazy. They go out there, and they find this girl. She was at this place, like this home, or this building, I guess, that apparently this family of cannibals used to live, and they passed away in that house. She was in there, and I think with a friend or somebody else, she was playing with a Ouija board the day before the police got this call in that home
where all the cannibals died.
All the cannibals.
Oh shit!
And she was in there. I don't know if she was by herself, but pretty much after that day of her playing with the Ouija board in that place, she started wilding. Like, I'll be honest, I've never heard a woman sound like this. And this is real footage from the police, and it's on their body cam.
Oh damn! Too. So it's police body cam footage. Oh shit!
I'll show you guys right now. But they get there, and the lady is like in this attic, and it almost looks like the entrance was from like the shed kind of looking thing, but she's up in like this attic, and you just see from the perspective, it's like one of the cops on his body cam. It's a bunch of them. It's showing all these cops. They open the door of the thing, and you just hear this lady. But I'm not gonna lie, she sounds like a real demon. And you just hearing her like scream, and none of them went inside.
Hell no, I wouldn't either.
That's how
Yo,
it was.
fuck
Like,
that
shit.
shit.
See it, bro. They're all like
hell no.
And they're all just standing there. None of them answer, bro. And then, long story short, they go outside because like, all right, bro, yeah, this lady is like wilding and we can't get like close to her. They go outside and they try to go through this other angle where there's like a window and it's like, you know, from like a high point. And they see it and they start putting their flashlights there. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, you just hear this lady and you kind of see her up there. Bro, I just gotta show y'all, bro. It's fucking crazy.
Yo,
and
oh my god.
like I might as well just finish the story, but pretty much the police ended up getting the paramedics to go over there. It took them a long time to get this lady out, but eventually something calmed her down after some time. They got her out of the place. They took her to the hospital, and immediately after her leaving that area, she was hella normal. She, till this day, and I forgot the girl's name, but it's a pretty popular story right now. She doesn't remember anything from that day at all.
Wow.
I don't remember what happened. I don't remember that I even went to that place. I don't remember going there. And then, police were trying to interview her, and even some paranormal investigators went to her house and talked to her family and everything, because they were like, yeah, nah, this got to be like some demonic possession, because they were like, this can't be like a form of she was regretting her child passing away or something like that, and people was thinking it was grief. But I'm like, bro, I've never heard a woman grieve.
Yeah, or mourn like that.
You know, or mourn like that.
Yeah.
I gotta show you, bro. It's on.
And she has no history of like schizophrenia, nothing like that.
Her family says she was like super normal before any.
Wow,
like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, and I wanted to show you.
Bro, fucking messing with that Ouija board stuff, bro.
I'm telling you. Like the case you talked about, was it the Anfield Poltergeist or whatever? Whenever like they played the recording of her voice.
Oh yeah, like she was like 11-year-old girl, and like whenever she spoke, you remember Conjuring 2?
Oh yeah, that's
real, right?
Yes, I heard about that, bro.
Sounds like a fucking.
How do you explain that?
Sounds like a grown man,
saying, bro. Like what 11-year-old girl can sound like an old man, bro?
Like,
yeah, no, that's just weird.
Like, people would just be like, bro, she had a cold. What are you talking
I've
about?
never met a 11-year-old girl that sound like a grown man. Yeah, I swear to God, yeah.
You sound like a grown ass.
Yeah.
Insane.
And I think even like an expert, like or a doctor or some shit, was saying how like her vocal cords shouldn't be like
be able to go like that.
Yeah,
because she was doing that shit for like 3 to 6 hours, bro.
Yes, bro.
Like too strenuous to like.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how people like hear stuff or see stuff like that, and they're like, nah, bro. She has like a voice box on or something like that. It's like, bro, that didn't even invent. That probably didn't even. That even like they didn't even have that shit back in that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate people that are like that, where they see like a video of like a ghost or some crazy spiritual stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, bro, they got like fishing lines or some shit like that. It's like, bro, that doesn't even like you're looking for excuses, bro.
Even when I told you, like, when I had my own personal story, and my brother was like, it was probably like a rodent in the wall that was like messing with it. I was like, bro, my brother's like that too. He's like a super skeptic. He don't believe in none of this. But
yeah, wait, you saw something move by itself,
bro? It was personal. I might as well just tell y'all before I show you the video real quick. But I was, and I said in the beginning, I was at my ex's house, and these people lived there before her and her friends did, and she told me that one of her friends, I said one of her friends, the last person that lived there hung himself in her room.
Whoa.
So I was like,
what the?
And she just dropped it on me randomly, like, you know, it was my first time going to her house. I was like, oh yeah, you know, this place is like cool, you know, like how'd y'all get it? And you know, she's telling me all that, and then she just said it, like, yeah, you know, the last guy who lived here, he hung himself in my room, and then like she pointed at this thing, and it's like this like almost
like a hook in the wall that Brett used,
lights or something like that, but he used that and he hung himself up there, and she was like, yeah, sometimes like weird stuff happens around the house, and she's saying it like it's so casual, like it is what it is. And then I remember right when I was about to leave, this was the most like real paranormal thing I've ever seen with my own two eyes, and that's when I was like, all right, come on, bro, like, this is real. As I'm leaving her house, and it seems so small, but as I'm leaving her house, I look down the hallway and the light was on. I literally seen like, you know, like it's like the light switch with the one that pops out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that, and I'm seeing it go like this, and the light was just flickering, bro. And I looked at her, I was like, and she was like, see, I told you. I swear on everything I love. That was the craziest shit I've seen in my life. I was just seeing it like this, moving on its own. And it just stopped.
What the fuck?
And it just stopped, bro. And I was like, what the fuck? I left her house. I probably never went to her house again. We'd always hang out at my house type shit after that.
Understandable,
like,
bro.
You know what I mean?
That's insane.
And my brother was like, maybe it was like a rodent in the wall, was playing with the wires or
what
something.
What the
Hey, oh God.
That's so loony.
Mischievous ass rat fucking fucking with y'all. That'll make no sense.
Fuck
yeah, bro. But that was some of the craziest shit I've seen with my own two eyes. Cause like I'm looking at it like, okay, bro, no fucking way this thing is just moving. This is going like this fast.
Yeah, there's no way no draft of wind is gonna make the fucking lights will start flickering like crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
Crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that was something I didn't understand. But let me just show y'all this video real quick, and I want to know what y'all think about this. This just happened, bro. And then hold on, so I'm gonna show them first, and then
it's good.
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
Hold on. Okay, you can hear the lady.
Oh shit.
She's up there. Okay. Watch, they're gonna show the other shot I was talking about too. And some people were translating it, and pretty much I guess some of the guys were just saying like, bro, I don't get paid enough for this shit. It's crazy.
I'll say the same shit, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so you're seeing like her hands come up and stuff.
Okay.
Yo.
Nah, bro.
Kamilka. Kamilcho. Chodź na dół.
Oh fuck no.
Bruh.
Fuck no. I would have.
She has a gun.
Start fucking blasting her.
Right?
Nah, that's
so look, you're seeing her.
crazy.
She's like kind of standing there right here. Look, you can kind of see her right here. She's like in the window or the little thing, right? That's her.
Yeah.
And then the other side of the footage is crazy, bro. Like, look. So they're like trying to call her right now. I was like, bro, what?
Oh, fuck that, bro.
Cuddy.
Fuck no.
Okay, and this is the footage from the side profile where they're trying to get in that same room, but right upstairs.
Okay.
So before they were downstairs, like, all right, no, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna do that. This is when they're right here by the door. When they open it.
Wait, that's from this video? Because I've seen this video before. I didn't know the other one.
Yeah, they're connected. The same video.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
You hear? Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, those cops are brave, bro. I would have been
Same,
the fuck
bro.
out of there. Hell no.
Nah, that's crazy. That's her?
That's her.
What the fuck do you even do in that situation? Like,
yeah,
start praying.
Oh yeah, that's what you could do.
What the hell?
It's freaking crazy, bro.
Nah, that's insane.
Yeah, pretty much they're just sitting there trying to get her out. Eventually the paramedics find a way to get her out, and then the minute they dragged her out the house, she just acted normal. Yeah.
And she was on no drugs, nothing like that.
That's what was crazy. They went to the
Wow.
hospital, they looked at her system. She had no drugs in her system. No,
She wasn't insane, like no schizo, nothing like
none of
that.
that. Yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
bro.
no, that's crazy as hell.
And she was sitting there like, what happened? When she got to the hospital the next day, she was like, I don't remember what happened, like how I got there or
Cuddy.
anything like that. Yeah. And they tried to interview her family, like paranormal investigators, and they was like, so did your daughter have a history of this or things like that? And they were like, no.
Wow.
Bro. So they were thinking too, like it might be.
Yo, that's insane, bro.
Well, guys, let's we're just gonna end it right there. It's been a fucking joy having you guys on the fucking podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like,
sir.
It was amazing to see you guys like work in action. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, again, bro, it's so cool seeing you guys from the screen, but then seeing it in real life is
Yeah.
fucking cool,
Likewise, bro.
On
Likewise.
God, on God.
But yeah, guys, before we do in the podcast, y'all want to like just shout out Instagrams, YouTube, y'all want to say anything,
Twitch,
bro?
everything.
Yeah. We could just put out the TB4Y podcast. You guys can find us on pretty much everything.
Instagram. Yeah, YouTube, Spotify. Yeah.
And then my Twitch is Sheriff Universe. Sheriff. Is it just Sheriff?
I think it's Sheriff.Universe.
Nah, Sheriff Universe.
No, Sheriff Universe.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, and then you can go ahead and put your Twitch.
Yeah, my Twitch is I am Michael, but it's spelled super fucking weird. So if you guys can't find it, just
we'll send it to them.
I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah. Put it like right here. It's spelled a little bit weird, but
And if you find the TV4Y page,
yeah. Oh
like,
God,
right
yeah. If you go to
there,
TV4Y on Instagram, you'll be able to find my personal Instagram on there, and then from there, I know it's a lot of digging, but from there you can probably find my Twitch and stuff too. So yeah. Definitely go follow us, and go follow our YouTube page, stuff like that, where we'll have an episode with these guys too.
Yeah.
I mean, so y'all can see them over there as well.
And guys, trust, if y'all fuck with the shit that we talk about,
y'all gonna fuck with them.
Y'all definitely gonna fuck with the
That
podcast.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Nah, thank y'all for having us on.
Thank you for coming.
Y'all made the big ass effort to come here, bro. Appreciate
bro.
you
It's
guys
been a long time coming, so we had to make it happen, bro.
Yeah, bro. We've been wanting to do this for fat minutes, to be honest.
Bro, we were talking about this shit for like I think a good 2 years.
Yeah, we've been talking this for a minute. We even planned on bro, should we just go out there?
Yeah,
Like, fit to New York.
Thinking, bro. We was done like, damn, we might have to just bust a mission out there.
Yeah.
You ever plan on coming to New York or not?
He's been there. I've always wanted to go.
Oh, you never went?
I never went. I'm too scared of
I
rats.
got family in Jersey and shit like that too. So
Oh,
I got
nice.
family all over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
fire.
Yeah, so I've been out there before, but we were thinking about it when we was gonna try to set up the podcast with you guys, but we're glad it worked out
Yeah.
like this. So.
Way it happened, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
if y'all fuck with this shit, bro, y'all gonna have a bunch more podcasts. We're gonna have a bunch more podcasts together in the future.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Definitely.
And yeah, guys. I mean, you want to say any last words or?
Nah, this shit was fire as fuck. I kind of expected it to be fire because I mean we already knew like what. Yeah, y'all lit. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check them out. Like they said, they're gonna have an episode with us on it. So check it out after this video if y'all want.
So yeah, guys, it's been your host George, aka Mezziah.
It's been your host Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
And do not let this podcast go
unnoticed.
Oh,